How we doing, chat? Welcome in Scams, Mr. 400 with the first. Welcome in Lizard and Soul on YouTube. Be dropping the entire B-movie script into the Discord general chat. Please don't. Just smacked my hand against the wall trying to click the link. Pain. Tragic, man. Silk Song tomorrow for most people. Silk Song will be tomorrow in an hour from now for me. In less than an hour from now for me. Pretty sick. Yeah, Silk Song is indeed tomorrow. If you're American, if you're on the East Coast, if you are European, just in general, Silk Song is indeed tomorrow. How we doing, chat? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Let me get comfortable in my chair here. Jesus. Ugh. How we doing, chat? Hey, Shock, how you doing, man? It's going. It's going. In Brazil, it is tomorrow at 11. Yeah. Luna with the 1 biddy. Got my MacBook for college. The shit's so buns, bro. Yeah. I'm a Windows user who's scared of change. I mean, that's fair. By the time you said please don't, I had already dropped it due to 25-second stream delay on my end, so oops, bro. Oh, you dropped it as a PDF. Okay. Respectable. I'm quitting smoking and I'm going crazy. Oh, you're chilling. Keep it up, man. That's good. What you're doing, genuinely. I understand it's like difficult. I got friends that have tried to do it. But you know, if it's something that you not necessarily are passionate about, but if it's something that you want to do to better yourself, you got this, bro. Genuinely. Finally, man, I was waiting for my sleep aid. Yeah, sorry we're late tonight. It's been a night. Sorry we're late. It's really difficult, but I have to do it. Yeah. Well, I hope you, you know. I hope it goes as well as it can for you, man. When's the ranked stream gonna happen? I'm not sure. Welcome in, someone. Actually went to the Supercell store to get vines for free this time. Interesting. What's up, Schmeckles? My king is alive. Yeah, sorry I was late. Chat. Sorry I was late. Hello, Chad in YouTube chat as well. I've already forgotten if I've shouted you out. That's my bad, brother. Welcome in, everybody. Excuse me. All right, plan for the day. Stats are on screen. We're going to run some Jold Stake. My win rate's terrible, so we're going to try and remedy that. Out of this rotation, we have Plasma and Erratic deck left. And then we have another rotation. Plasma has been... I've been playing it on my phone a lot because I feel like I'm really bad at Plasma. And so I've been trying to get a little bit of practice in, and Plasma has been being a bitch to me, so to speak. So we'll see if Plasma is actually going to be lenient with me for once. I kind of doubt it, but it is what it is. No problem. Viewers don't really matter. The grind matters. That is 100% not true, man. What? I'm not even, like, flaming you whatsoever, but, like, dude, I do this because of the viewers. Like, it's not even from, like, a numbers point of, like, if people didn't watch my content, I wouldn't have a job, but it's just like, dude, interacting with chat is, like, the best part of the job, genuinely. No, you don't, Shock. None of us are real. Schmeckles, don't fuck with me, okay? Dream Blunt rotation, Balatro Joker's edition. All right, I'm going to preface this with the fact that I personally don't smoke, nor do I condone smoking whatsoever. That being said, Dream blunt rotation. Card Sharp's an automatic pick. I think Spaceman I would have to pick as well. How many are we picking? I'm going to say 5. Card Sharp, Spaceman. Kind of want to say Sixth Sense, but I feel like there are better options. Vagabond. If it's Shock Baron, I'll go Baron, but if we're going just Balatro skins, I don't mess with the original. I don't mess with the OG Baron. Ramen. What do I have? One more? Idol. Idol. Oh, but I want to say Wii as well. No. That's the list. Put Glumbus in the blunt rotation? Maybe. Ollie with the hydrate, I got you. Also, mods, I appreciate the prediction. Of course, it was Schmeckles who said that. Yeah. What the hell? My water bottle's just pissing all over me. That's sick. Oh, it might just actually be wet because I just got home like 20 minutes ago and it was raining outside. That could be a thing. That could be a thing. I want Shaco 5 times. Did I already read that? I have dementia. Shaco 5 times is an interesting pick. All right. Let's, the predictions been done. Let's lock in, shall we? Got to do Plasma, and then we got to do Erratic. Plasma has traditionally treated me poorly. Erratic is... I don't know. Erratic's kind of a crapshoot. I feel like sometimes Erratic is kind of a nice time, and other times Erratic really sucks. I think this 3 of a kind just wins. I'm gonna ship it. Gotta make that a short? Yeah, maybe. I can write that down. I need to start writing down shorts because I've gotten in a really bad habit of just like not posting shorts. I gotta write this down. Do I have a short stock? I have a short stock somewhere. Yeah. Holy shit, I haven't used it since June. God damn. What is it, the second? The second. Okay. Shock, if you had any advice to give to a new Balatro player or to someone running for Naninf, what would it be? Well, those are two vastly different, shall we say, demographics. So it would have to be advice for one or the other. Because the advice that I would give to somebody trying to achieve Naninf would be wildly different than the advice that I would give to just somebody who's like just now getting into the game. Take a mail-in, go next. These first few antis are usually pretty tame on Plasma, so we'll try and get some rebate money here. Okay, new players. There's a billion things that I would want to tell new players, but I think the one that would matter the most is skipping is not as valuable as it looks. I think that's like the #1 thing that you could ever tell a new player. Been looking forward to your streams? Hell yeah. Appreciate it, Addict Mouse. Thank you, thank you. I'm cool with sacking another hand here. Maybe we find another 2 to discard. Tragic. We do find a straight flush, though, which is kind of funny. So Violet Vessel on Ante 4 isn't that bad. According to the video that I just put out, no. I do kind of want to do some more testing on it with some of the worse decks. But honestly, it might not. It just might not even be that bad in general. The results were pretty conclusive today. I feel like if it was at all something that was like really bad, we probably wouldn't have even. We probably would have lost at least 1 game today, right? But we didn't. So I don't know. Excuse me. Hi, what's up, Yoshitsune? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. The perishable sticker on the mime hurts my soul. Yeah, I guess especially as a multiplayer player, that's pretty tragic. The window, we'll just go next. Window, if we get very unlucky, is just minus $5 of rebate money. But that's pretty much my only concern with it right this segundo. Probably we can sack a couple of hands for rebate money. I think rebate money is very powerful. Okay. Can I get the rebate money? The minus... Okay. So the minus $5 does claim a soul, but that's okay. I don't really know why I discarded again there. That was entirely, like, not a thing that I had to do. I don't know why, but everyone was absolutely exhausted today. It must just be something in the air, dude, because I had... I can't say it was a horrendous day, but I was having such an off day before I started hanging out with my girlfriend. Holy moly. I felt like absolute shit today. And not like in a sickly stance, just like my headspace today was so ass. So I don't know, man. We'll pick up the free roll. I mean, we could hold on to this with a gold card in hand, just because free roll is kind of cool, but it's also just like one free reroll for the time being. We're round 2. More so by the rental sticker on it, but like plus 20 points on plasma is not that bad, right? Just had a really fun run with a nat negative blueprint and a baseball with a sock and bloodstone and a nice deck, but I died to the plant. I had a sock and buskin bloodstone run on black deck of all things when I was at my girlfriend's house. That was the shit, to say the very least. Scary face, maybe. I'm trying to be more open to chips maxing on plasma, as I've been saying the last like 60 times I've played plasma. Probably I do this and just go for the flush is the best angle. One more time for the flush. We can play the full house. There's no way that this wins. I'm cool with paying rent. Am I stupid? How did that win? I guess it was 5 10 value cards. Okay. I'm cool with paying rent on Cheos. We're chilling. Everyone after school for marching band practice looked like they were about to collapse on the spot. I mean, that's fair. It's also just marching band practice, man. Excuse me. At least I died in Endless, so I won the stake. Huge. Big plus chips is easier to come by than plus molt. In general. Okay, we're tarot blocking with this Emperor, so let's take some Arcana packs. We... Can I guess put gold on you for the time being? Oh shit, I did that in the wrong order. Minus $20. That actually probably just sold the entire run. I'm not even kidding. Alright, well, at least give me a devil card out of it then. There's another one in here, trust. Hello, Wampy. Welcome in. Let's just make a stone. Stones on plasma are pretty cool, no? Kind of want to take the Emperor, but does it really do anything tangible for us? Not really. All right, locking back in. We could play this and go for a flush route. Actually trying sucks, so I don't like plasma. I'll decide to like it later. Fair enough, man. That's a respectable take you got there. I can't even lie. All right, I'm going to forgo some rebate money as well as some gold card money to, oh, look at that. Rebate money. Cool. All right, well, that's fine by me. I don't want to, like, pass away immediately. We'll put a lucky card on a face card in case of, like, scary face, and then one on an ace for Odd Todd. What do we have now? Just actual buns. We have a pair. That's kind of cringe. Do the things you fear, they become easier. I mean, I wish I could agree with you, man, but I've been playing black deck now for... So I probably have over 100 games in black deck gold stake at this point between my PC, on stream, off stream, and my phone. And black deck has not become... Maybe it's become like 1% easier. I don't know, man. I feel like if X chips was a thing, it would have the potential to completely change the focus of plasma builds, prioritizing big chips over big mult. Yeah. Almost certainly, right? Burnt Joker is actually huge. Holy. 1% is 1%. I mean, fair enough, man. I hope X chips are added in the big update. I really don't. Hasn't he said that it's never going to be a thing? Hasn't he just, like, said that verbatim? Polychrome bonus king. If this wasn't bonus, I don't think I would care about it, but this being bonus, it's just fancy enough where I kind of want to pick it up. We'll pick them up. We'll pick them up. Take the free roll. Yeah, we're playing 2-pair, chat. Yeah, we're playing 2-pair, chat. Hey! Belanos raid. Welcome in, raiders. Hope y'all had a fun stream. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? We are just chilling and gold staking tonight. Nothing, nothing too extraordinary. Just trying to get some reps in. Welcome in, raiders. Bear, I hope the stream was fun. Hope you had a good time. As someone who's been working on a mod which is getting more complicated because I'm adding seals and enhancements in 1.1, X chips is pretty mid unless it's on plasma. Well, yeah, because like it's functionally, excuse me, it's functionally the same thing unless you're on plasma, right? Probably toss the jack here. Oh wait, what am I doing? We have hella rebate money. Hello? I tossed a rock because I was intending to play that hand. That was maybe not such a good play. Anyway. Let's ship this. Yeah, not top decking the 2-pair here is a little frustrating. W voice crack. We could, I guess, do this since we have 3 copies apiece. Keep a 6 as well. There's no jacks in the deck. Probably just gonna do this. Pray for that 2-pair. Well, this forces me to spend all my money. And it might not even win because we're on the flint. No, this almost assuredly doesn't win because we're on the flint, right? Lucky proc makes it a bit more enticing. Tragic. Tragic. We should have kept the rock, but maybe... No, we still would have top decked it if we kept the... Well, I don't know. We should have kept the rock, methinks. Excuse me. Someone unknown is the opposite of Terroirs. 50 people in one account instead of one person in 50 accounts. True. That's kind of goated, though, no? That's kind of funny. I dig it. Okay. Well, that was unfortunate. That was unfortunate. Unfortunate? Unfortunate. Burnt Joker definitely gave that run potential, but it is what it is. All right, let's lock in, shall we? Unfortnite? True. Okay. Prediction is up. Jamble with the channel points. We're going to run some erratic deck. Let's take a peek here. Ooh. Ooh. Lots of low cards. 8-ball build imminent. This is like an even Steven build from hell at just first glance. No? No, now I'm noticing more odds as soon as I said that. Pretty evenly suited. More hearts than anything. We are against the Goad, which, like, maybe it's a Spades pivot route. Sizable hole at 9. Otherwise, we have 3 copies or more of everything. Could be a decent 2-pair route. We'll see. What's like the best flush that we can go for? Probably just hearts. Not even necessarily because it has the most cards. Okay, thank you for coming back, music. Well, I say that, and then we get this hand, so now I think we have to go for clubs, no? Yeah, there's still just as many, like, face card-esque things in clubs. Yep. Okay, well, that's chill. Can you play Ghosts, maybe? I've been trying to beat Purple on Ghosts, so I want to watch it. I can play it. I generally go in order. So if I get that far tonight, I will be playing it. But I would say probably not tonight. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Also, chat, I've been meaning to add a... I should do that after stream tonight. Been meaning to add a channel point redemption for, like, picking a deck on Gold Streak nights. Okay, what am I looking at? Stencil would be so fire here if it wasn't rental. I think I just go next. Got it, thanks. No worries, no worries. Try and get that second flush. I think no matter how low this is, this should win with it being a flush. Yep. Hello, chat. Hello, Shock. Hello, Jeezy. Welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, second red card in the shop. That's a little silly. Trousers on erratic deck is probably just a win, no? Unless we, like, either Giga low roll or Giga fumble. Trousers on erratic, I'm a big fan of, personally. Dude, my water bottle is, like, pissing all over me. What the hell? No, because people would spam black deck and almost guarantee profit on channel points. I don't think so. Kinky ass water bottle, that's crazy. I don't think you would. I mean, like, I'm not gonna make the redemption like 10 points, right? I don't think profiting off of it would be that lucrative. What do we have? No threes, or no fours, no fives, no jacks. Could go for queens, aces. Probably threes is just easier. Is there another chat on another platform that OP is interacting with? I interact with Twitch and YouTube chat, yes. Welcome in, Marie or Mary. If everyone bets on losing black deck, you don't get any points. That's also true. I think I'll have another. Rip Shock, Death by Water Bottle, piss. Paid $50 to have that engraved. That's crazy. You know what's even crazier is you spelled engraved wrong. I'm sorry, I had to go there. Hello, Pierce. Welcome in. I don't even hate Juggler. Does it do much for us? Like, do we need Juggler? No, but I don't hate it, man. Could go for a clearance sale angle. Probably not the move when we don't have that much money to begin with. I think probably we just go next. I'm fairly confident that Trousers gets us through for the foreseeable future. Let's just try and bank some dinero, so to speak. Go for the threes because we have like a shitload of them. That works too. You responded to my comment about the Joker mod you used. Thank you. Excuse me. God, that was bad timing. Yeah, no problem, man. Anytime, genuinely. Gotcha, thanks. First time watching live. Been enjoying your videos, though. Well, welcome in. I appreciate that, man. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. Mad Joker's a ×2, but it falls off of being a ×2, like, immediately, so it's probably not even worth the money that we invest into it. And then Celestial Packs are, like, a 1 in 4? 1 in 3? 1 in 3 to have what we want them to have. Let's just go next, chat. Let's just go next. Also, Shock, I know you said you don't like doing variety since nobody watches it, but like Democracy Calls, hop on Helldivers. No. Maybe off stream. Maybe off stream. But on stream, no, probably not. On stream, no, probably not. I've just been like busy with like new video ideas as well as like, you know, hanging out with people And I say hanging out with people, hanging out with my girlfriend. I've been busy is what I'm trying to say, and I've wanted to post so much more. I've wanted to like start recording series for the variety channel, and I just have not gotten a chance to, and it's making me kind of sad. For what? Helldivers? There's a new update that came out today. Yeah, I thought so. I thought I saw something like that on the Steam page. Do you have any tips for going for C++? It's a really boring tip, so I'm sorry, but just play the deck that you're most comfortable with. There's going to be a lot of like people that tell you, oh, you know, Anaglyph deck is good because of the negative skip gimmick, or XYZ deck is good because of XYZ reason. The number one thing that's going to get you gold stickers on your jokers is just winning runs, right? So if you have a deck that you are very confident in your ability to pilot, just play that deck a bunch. And even if you're only winning half of the time on that deck, you're still probably getting one to two gold stickers per run, right? So you're going to be gaining them at a pretty fast pace. I really like Certificate here. I would like it more if it wasn't rental, but Certificate on Erratic is like completely fine. Sounds good. Thanks for the tip. Yeah, no problem. Like I said, I know it's a pretty boring tip, so like I apologize for that, but you know, cliches are cliche oftentimes because they work. Didn't Helldivers 2 come out? Yeah, that's what everybody's talking about. My beloved pants. Yeah, the pants are pretty sick. Pants Erratic deck, I kind of couldn't ask for a better build. We're going to be going below interest cap unless we get a gold seal anyway, so let's just rip this pack and see if we get a tarot card off of Hallucination, which we do not. How many 4s do we have? We have 4 4s. Honestly, I'm going to rip this just random gold. I think random gold in the majority of gold stake runs is a lot more applicable than people think it is. That might be a deranged take, but I don't care. I think random gold is kind of cracked. Is this AI generated? Yes. Everything that you watch on the internet is actually AI generated. I, as the AI, have the authority on this take, and I can tell you that the dead internet theory is real. Nothing that you watch is procured by humans, including that stutter. You might be thinking that I don't know, Focus Shock, that stutter sounded pretty human, but it didn't. It didn't. That's just your bias. That's just your bias. All right. Well, we have to play the gold. Pretty sad. That's okay. Chat, bear with me for a second because this might me sound high as shit, but would a wolf on the moon howl at the full earth? Hello? Maybe? The needle looks like a run killer here unless we get some kind of plus chips. Maybe we should have taken that. Was that business card? No, that business card was last ante. So probably we never take the business card. We could go into debt here and try to or not into debt, but like we could open these celestial packs and lose interest value is what I'm getting at. I kind of don't want to do that, but we might have to with an incoming needle. I think we're fine to go one more. Money? I would love even just like a Sly Joker here. I want what that chatter is having. That's wild. All right, let's try and find this blue seal, shall we? That's not what I meant. We'll go for the 8. Nice. +1 blue seal. That is a source of chips, to be fair. Excuse me. 10 clams. Why does he always have to be perishable, chat? Can somebody riddle me this? Can somebody riddle me this? Why must he always be perishable in my runs? I'm still taking him because he's that strong, but like just why? Oh shit, I didn't copy him. Okay, that's okay. We got a hermit. The game felt bad for me. It expressed a brief glint of hope. Because you're on gold stake, hope this helps. Thanks, Colon3ing. Mods, can we ban that guy for the entire next millennium? I should mod in perishable deck where everything is perishable. I would freak out if I had to play a perishable deck. God, that would be so buns. Make it so the playing cards are perishable too, so that if you don't add cards to your deck, in 5 rounds, you just die. That's a cryptid mod? Of course it is. Of course, I should have seen that, honestly. Is that calculate score button a mod too? Yes, it's called Phantom's Preview, but Phantom spelled F-A-N instead of P-H-A-N. Named after a player. Could take a priestess here for some more chips. I think no matter what, we're losing interest cap. Just so that we can, like, get maybe a plus chips joker. I mean, like, I really don't want another rental. If I'm just keeping it a stack with you guys, I really don't want another rental. But I think it's a cardinal sin if I don't take this. So we're going into debt. And I think on that note, we need this Midas mask. Desperately. We got the Yuri? True. Yeah, can we pause this real quick? I'm kind of hungry. Oh, yeah, no worries, Schmeckles. Nope. Need me a rental egg? Bro, don't even say it. It's gonna be next reroll. It's gonna be next reroll. Don't even say it, man. Okay, let's sell these. I don't really care about either of those. We can keep the brainstorm forever if we can pay off the rent, so I'm just gonna do this. Probably not gonna matter for the needle. I don't need you if we already have pants. I'm gonna reroll hyper aggressively here just to find anything that could help me. This is way too funny for me to pass up. Pog. Be Me goes to Arby's, orders a roast beef. The workers ask if I want whipped cream on it. I say, yeah, cream on it. What did I even just read? There's just so much wrong with everything that was just said there. Chad, do you think we win this on plus 90 mult? I don't know. Mods investigate that chatter. I mean, I wouldn't be against an investigation. I wouldn't be opposed. Surely we top deck a queen, right? I knew it. I'm gonna hold the fool. Level 2 pair. It's plus 90 mult, but we have like no chips, but plus 90 mult is probably fine. I'm sorry, it was funny. I mean, fair enough, man. Also, I'm going into like giga debt here, so let me actually just do this. And now I'm at $0 instead of nothing. Dovahkiin with the follow. Welcome in. And we have gold cards. And we have gold cards. We're chilling. We're chilling. Nobody should even be worried, man. Giga gold, as they say. What's the, I just checked my deck looking for the boss. Okay, Dr. House is about to see us. I think that's completely fine. Perp seal, blue seal, red seal. I'm chilling with those. Ooh, probably I should play high card king here, no? Just to make a gold card. It's only funny if you're wearing... When you're walking into the restaurant to make your order, it's only funny if you're wearing a clown suit when you walk into the restaurant to make your order. I think there was some slight typo happenings there, but I got the intention of the message. Honestly, Flush House could maybe be a late game thing, so we'll put a pin in that. This build needs more mouse bites. Hello? We'll sack a blue seal here to make a gold. I want to play this full house so bad, but I don't want to play full houses for the blue seal. Maybe I just do this then. I want gold very badly. Tragic. I'm not even calcing that. It's got to win. It's better than Shock's bug AIDS build he did a few months ago. Guys, the bug did not give me AIDS, okay? Can we not spread this rumor anymore? Why was Shock giving bugs AIDS? Here we go. Here we go. Thanks, chat. Okay, blue seal, red seal. Interesting. Shift you over. Let's play the gold seal. You're right, the bug didn't give you AIDS, it gave you bug AIDS. Chat, shut up. I did not get bug AIDS, okay? That's just not a thing that happened. I don't know how to tell you guys this, but that's just actually not some shit that happened. AIDS were giving bugs Shock. Hello? Is anything real? This is my first stream, but I did hear about the bug AIDS. YouTube chat, don't. Just don't. That's all I could say. Just do not. Also, we're dead. Fantastic. Okay, no, we're not. Bug AIDS is real. Shock played Helldivers once, and now he has bug AIDS. Chat, I don't have bug AIDS. Okay, we just stop. I don't have bug AIDS. I don't know where this stemmed from, but it's not something that I have, chat. This is fun. First time I'm hearing of this. See? Thank you. Cool. I love using all of my discards right away. He gave AIDS bugs. Don't worry about it. Hello? Shock, is it terminal? Just need to know if you're missing next stream. You have bug chlamydia. Are they talking about the deer tick from the old porch? Thank you. Yes. Probably. I hate that I can't see these. Yo, it's my first stream, and the gist I'm getting is this guy definitely has bug AIDS. Chat, I don't have bug AIDS. But it's not even a real thing, chat. It's actually just not even a real thing. Hello? Yeah, the one that gave him bug AIDS. Yeah, bug AIDS. Chat, I mean, you know what I'm gonna say. I don't need to go any further with it. Also, interesting. Yo, Shock, it's my first stream, and all I'm saying is you could have told us sooner. Told you what? That doesn't even make sense in the context of bug AIDS, which I don't have. Can we see it? I heard you're the first person to have it. What is happening? Okay. Bunch of aces, assuming, you know, barring discards, we have a bunch of... Okay, so the 6 is going. Anyway. Does this win? Ooh, just barely doesn't. Oh. Does high card here win? If high card here wins, that's actually kind of cool, because then I can, like, actually get some gold money. Cool. Ship it. Shock, if you don't want us to talk about your bug aids, then, like, since you're the first person to get it, you get naming rights. Golden ticket? No. No. God, I need planet levels, man. I need planet levels so badly. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. There's a hermit in here, trust. That's actually not even that bad. What do we have? We have, like, no 2s, right? We have no 2s. We have hella 3s, hella 7s. We have, like, no jacks, right? No, I guess the seals have gifted us jacks. All right, well, you're getting sacrificed, little buddy. Thank you for the extra gold red seal. I'm ripping another one. I want you so badly, but the certificate is way funnier. But it is probably meaningless at this point. How many blue seals do we have? 1, 2, 3. See, that's the issue that I have. I guess we can death blue seals. Let's just get some money so I don't die. Let's go for the eternal golden ticket. Editor, remind viewers to unsubscribe. This bug aids conversation better be preserved in full on the main channel. Now, just to spite you, I'm not gonna post this run if it wins. I suggest he name it Buggeria. Locust Shock. I mean, like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Anyway, let's get some money, shall we? Pin that message. Mods, do not pin that message. Can we get a command for bug aids? No. All right, we'll do this. This gives us a bunch of money. God, golden ticket's nasty. What? That is gross, bro. Make you into a gold card since we have... I mean, we might as well use, like, all of our gold, right? Since we have eternal golden ticket now. Shift you over. Ship it. If I could get a blue seal, like another one, that'd be really sick. That also works, I think. I could be mistaken. Also, Blueprint passing away here is really sad, but hopefully if we get planet levels, that will be a non-issue, and we can buy this telescope, so hopefully we get planet levels, because we played hella 2 pairs. Okay. Free roll? I'll take you. Sell you. I need chips for right now, so we'll rotate in the Clever Joker. Just for standby. There's no seals in here, so I don't really care. Shock, does your insurance cover bug aids? Unironically, yes it did. But I don't have... Shock, I know you're really self-conscious about your bug aids, but we're here for you. We don't love you any less, even if you have bug aids. Name idea, grapefruit disease, or something similar. Where is... I'm not even going to ask the reference that is. Mods clip that. What do you mean clip that? Also, you don't have to be a mod to clip things. So I'm just gonna toss that out there. Self-report? What do you mean self-report? I don't have it. Okay, just out of curiosity, is copying the pants or the Clever Joker better here? I'm assuming now that we have planet levels, it's just 100% the pants. That was 14k and some change. Not anymore, not after the treatment. And that was 20k. Okay. So let's... what do we have the most of in terms of suit? Spades and hearts. So let's convert these guys into hearts, I guess. And then we can ditch all of these. Jarvis, read his mind to see if he's lying. Hello? Ship this. God, golden ticket's nasty, man. Okay. Now I just need to pull a 2 pair. We have no 2s. We have 3 8s, no 9s. Okay, so we're always going for other 10s here. Fantastic. Actually, that's not even that bad because I can Midas this guy. This is a throwaway hand anyway, so let's just get some more money, shall we? I want to cycle more cards. This is worth it to me. Jarvis find the cure to bug aids. Focus shock changed after the bug aids hit him. Peepo sad. I mean, I can't with you guys. I just actually cannot. Okay, let's cycle some more, like one more shitter, because we can get out if we play another 2 pair. So let's just make one more gold card, make another $8 here. I'm not copying the golden ticket. Hello. And then we can ship the kings and the 10s now. And if we're copying pants, we should be able to get out. Yeah. And we get some blue seals. That's actually kind of sick. And $12. How have we reached the point of cyberbullying as a collective chat? Isn't that just the whole of Twitch? Isn't that like chat's literal job? Shock, give Jarvis bug aids. Hello? To-do list on 2 pair? To-do list on 2 pair? We only have 2 face cards that aren't gold. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do, chat. Oh, devil card, you say? Kind of feel bad. Soul, I'm playing into it. You don't have to feel bad, genuinely. I appreciate the concern, but I am feeding into it. Shock, when Make-A-Wish came, did you ask them to research a cure for bug aids? No, I asked them to change how perishables work. But evidently that didn't actually work. Which, you know, kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, but apparently even when you're a Make-A-Wish kid, you can't win them all. I would never feel bad for a streamer. Kinda based. Kinda based. It didn't work because you got cured of bug aids. Hello? Let's just do this. Yay! Okay, we can play the 2 pair. Ship it. Plus 50 spare trousers is insane. Can I get, like, preferably some X-Molt to go with this? I have felt bad for streamers. There are people too. Yeah, okay, buddy. That's just what the mainstream media wants you to think. Streamers don't actually have feelings. They're all just actually mindless husks. Hey, blue seal. That's why we discard. Oh no, I'm getting philosophical again. I don't think... Okay, like, not to clown you or anything, but I dare I say what I would hope is basic human morality is not getting philosophical. Okay, we can immediately get out of list because it's no longer funny. Let's take the Mega Buffoon. There's another blueprint in here. That's, like, just as good, no? Maybe not just as good. That's kind of wild. These two together, though. Probably don't need Clever Joker anymore because we have hella planet levels. I might just steal both of these. We have the Golden Ticket Brainstorm, so, like, we're paying for all of our rentals. Low key. I'm taking Card Sharp no matter what, and then I'll just take Constellation, and if I find something better, we can sell him. And if I don't, you know, he's X-Molt, which is pretty cool. Got distracted, wanted to appreciate the money train you've built? Hell yeah. Put Brainstorm out of its misery? No. Brainstorm's chilling, bro. What do you mean? Brainstorm's locked in. Let's go! The one erratic deck where this is completely worthless? Yeah! Brainstorm lost her wife. She'll be fine. The wife will come back around. All right, let's ship this for all of the money in the world, and we have like a lot of aces, I'm pretty sure. Okay. We get our 2 pair. How much are we making with just spare trousers? That's still like a lot of score though, no? This wins, so let's just discard for gold and or blue seals. Okay. Okay. Does this win with card sharp? I would expect it to. It does indeed, so let's just get the extra money. Nice. Not even close to being below interest cap, man. The NNCN, Nat negative cloud, not cloud 9, true. In before 4 of a kind counts as 2 pair, contains 2 pair, yeah, true. True, there's always one person every single stream. It is a little bit funny. Let's just death every 9 that we see out of sheer principle, even though it's like an astonishingly bad play. Excuse me. I like literally 0 of these. Maybe we just make stuff into hearts because all of these kind of blow. Four of a kind contains 2 pairs, but does not contain a 2 pair. Doesn't it contain more than 2 pairs? Oh, I forgot we have telescope. I also feel like I haven't seen like any celestial packs though, so I feel like it hasn't really mattered. Orbital tag, surely not. The ox. Damn. Gonna have to reestablish my golden ticket. My golden ticket empire. What the fluff, man? Kings or queen, or 6s or 8s or queens. God, no, it's indisputably 10s. So we'll copy ticket money. Without replacement, it's only 2. I mean, true. I'm fine with playing the blue seal once here. Let's ship this. Okay. We have the winner. Let's maybe copy a purple seal. Let's give just something random. Glass. We have a lot of 10s, so that's fine by me. Okay. How many 5s do we have? We have a lot of 5s. These 2 aren't enhanced. This one isn't enhanced, and that one has a gold seal. So I don't really care about 5s, so I'm going to do this just for more money. And then we can ship this for some ticket money, and then we can play the 2 pair with the kings and the 3s, and the kings give us a bunch of money, and the blue seal gets kept in hand for a planet card. That seems pretty good. Not too bad. This should win when we're copying ticket as well. Are you ing, son? Thus far, we're not doing too badly. I do love being philosophical, though, and silly. That could be, like, my channel's tagline. I think 16 pairs are in a 4 of a kind if you open your mind. Oh, wow. Alright, this wins. Ship it. Get a blue seal proc and some gold. We're actually rich. And then I get taxed, but that's okay. If you open your mind, every hand is a high card. Kinda real. Kinda real. Take this for the constellation. Take this for the Constellation. Take the Judgment in the shop to Tarot Block. We'll take the standard pack as well, just because why not? Literally 0 enticing things in there. Take this for the Constellation. What am I staying above? $59 is my limit, so to speak. So we'll take this. Death. Probably out of these, we make another blue seal. And then we can rip the Earth, and we're at $59 exactly. So now we just go next. Kind of forgot about that. That's okay. Ticket, and we bounce back. You know what? I'm strengthening an 8 into a 9, and there's nothing any of y'all can do about it. And then copying the ticket here is kind of worthless because we're going to have to play another 2-pair to get out. We... 5 kings, 2 9s, 4 8s. So we can go for 7s or kings, it looks like. Let's go for kings. Shall we? That is a lot of 4s. We can also just win here. But I think I want the purple seal. Call me crazy, chat, but I think I want the purple seal and the money because I'm kind of broke. So if we could get some... How bad was Plasma Run? It actually wasn't even that bad. I just kind of, like, misplayed in a boss and didn't draw as ideally as I could have. It started super well and then just kind of died. Does 3 of a kind override flush? I know 4 of a kind does. No. Shock is a dumbass. That's what happened to Plasma. Wampy, you wanna take the wheel here? You wanna take the wheel here? You want to tell me how to play? Since you're the esteemed expert. Hold R. Okay. I got you. What next? What next? We have like no 2s in the deck, right? Let's just hang this. Hang this, and the gold seal is cool, but we have no 5s. So probably let's just hang these. And then we're still looking for a king. Or I guess an ace is just as good here, but we've been looking for kings this whole time, and also kings are more likely to be gold, so it's always a king here, methinks. There we go. The extra golden ticket doesn't matter, right? Just because of the boss that we're on. So we just ship this, and then we get all the planets. We get a little bit of money. We can copy golden ticket so that we're less completely broke. How'd our deck get so thick? We had a perishable blueprint, and we not triple copied, but we had effectively triple certificate. Which is why there's also just such a weird myriad of seals in the deck. My college had a pop-up clothes vendor today, and there was this sick green jacket that went so hard, but it was 210 bucks. Dude, that's... God, that is so much money. I've been wanting to buy some YouTuber merch of some YouTubers that I watch, but, like, the lowest price thing that I want to buy is a t-shirt for like 35 bucks. And at that point, it's just like, dude, like, I want this, but like, that's just actually like, I don't want to say a waste of money because I would get my money's worth out of it because I would wear it quite a bit. But like, bro, showing up at the function with raffle merch and getting beat up. I don't think you would get beat up, probably just because Balatro is like such a niche thing. I don't know. I don't think anybody would know who the hell Raffle was unless they play Balatro, right? What's your favorite legendary Joker? Mine is Tribulate, Goat, then Yorick is nice, Perkeo is mid. Extremely wrong. And the worst is Canio because you have to wait 5 days to get a Hungman, and Shiko at least shields you. My favorite's probably... Mine's probably also Tribulate, but Perkeo is a very close second. Perkeo's disgusting. The best legendary is the Unseen Explosion from Balatro. You kind of right. Yo, Rick is a plus $10 at best. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. Shiko is the best. Okay. Perkeo is a really low requirement. Well, Perkeo is just kind of like Chad, where you can literally do whatever you want with it, and it kind of just scales insanely, right? Best legendary is me, I eat your cards. True! Welcome in. Let's just go for the queen here. The quick, easy money, so to speak. Ship it. Copy ticket, get that bag, get us back up to that seed money interest cap, baby. Okay. Let's go for another queen, because I would like to be incredibly wealthy. That also works. Let's go for you. Let's go copy the ticket here, because this next 2 pair wins. So let's get another $8 here. That's also what I was looking for. Let's get another $8 here. A shock t-shirt is a hoe magnet for sure. Maybe. Maybe. Chat, type 1 if I should get merch. Why does everyone like Perkeo over Drunkard? Is it because Perkeo's shorter? They're both silly drunks. Yeah, it's because he's a short king, bro. Clueless? Just kidding. 2, 1, 3. Okay. 1. And just like that, we went from being broke to having $83. Turns out Jolden ticket's kind of insane. 13 clams, sock and buskin. It is, for lack of a better term, all over the screen. Actually, I don't even think this is worth it. This is more money, but it's not more points, so I don't really care about it if I'm just keeping it as a stack. The red seal's kind of funny, but I don't want to, on ante 7, I don't want to have to go through the work of making that into gold. So I'm just going to skip that. We'll put a gold seal on our gold queen. Chad, take you to Tarot Block. Do we want this Luchador ever? Pillar is going to get me not as much money, but other than that, I don't really care. And I think Luchador, probably our scaling is just better than Luchador for beating like Vessel. So let's take this planet. Violet, I don't even think Violet is that bad necessarily. Let's take this priestess and just scale the constellation. What's the best retrigger? I would say Chad, just because it's so prominent. Chad being a common means you'll probably see it in like most, if not all, of your runs. And Chad always puts in work. Like there's genuinely not a single build in the entire game where you can have a Chad on your team and he sucks. Just like indisputably. Why did we stop talking about bug aids? Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. Get $8. Okay. Purple seal. Cringe. That's okay though. Ship it. Seltzer and Dusk is the close second. Yeah, I kind of agree with. Just freaked out. I apologize for that. I don't love Dusk for gold stake, but it's not bad, right? Like I'm fine with it. It's just I don't know. It's more so just a personal thing. Mods obtain his DNA. Hello? So many retrigger uncommons and no retrigger rares. I feel like that's okay, no? Because they would have to make the retrigger rares be super niche, so it would probably just be like... like a retrigger rare would probably be somewhat of the same thing to like why I don't like Baron. Like how many builds would a retrigger rare fit into? Like there's already a myriad of builds where you're passing on retrigger uncommons, right? Retrigger every card 50,000 times. True. Retrigger all enhanced cards. That's what Lost Edition has a card like that, I believe. No 2-pair on the top deck. That makes me sad. We have no 5s, right? I'm hanging you indisputably. We have 7 6s. No, we have 4 6s. 4 8s. I'll just hang 8s. That's fine. No, because we want to strength 8s into 9s for Cloud 9. I just got a really weird tinnitus moment where my ears just ringing for like actually no reason. That's incredible. Jolden ticket's not doing anything, so we'll just copy this for the points. Not that we even really need to, but okay, we almost just got out and won. That's kind of crazy. Kind of want a blue seal, so I'm gonna sack hands, especially since we're like so close to the... Never mind. Shock, what numbers come after 5? Like one of them. Okay, do this. Somebody said 6 7. I literally didn't even say it. I just actually didn't even say it. Retrigger all cards with seals would be cool. Like if you play a red, it retriggers. If you hold a blue, it retriggers. Discard a purple, it retriggers. I feel like that'd be kind of cool. Clip it? What do you mean clip it? Hello? We'll go for this. Uranus. Pretty sick. The old opening to Age of Empires where it ends with the lone knight dropping the king chess piece cycles my mind every once in a while, and I cry a bit as it's a testament to the loss of war. I've never seen that, but that I do like, not necessarily like scenes like that for the exact reason why you find it saddening, but like I am interested, maybe is a better term, by scenes like that. Seal retrigger would be worse than Baron? I don't know. I feel like seals are valuable enough where that could be... I mean, it would be niche for sure, but like seals are in the vast majority of runs, no? And they're like all powerful enough where retriggering them is pretty cool. Way too narrow? I mean, not really, man. We already have seal retrigger. It's called Mime. Yeah, but it doesn't work with, like, all seals, right? That just works with blue seals. Which, like, granted, usually that's the only one that you care about, but no. Really want an on-discard retrigger? Like, retriggers purple seals, hit the road, etc.? Yeah, I think that would be sick, honestly. It's the only good seal. See, that's just straight up not true. I'm sorry, that's just straight up not true. Red seal, I could see you clowning on. Every other seal in the game, perfectly fine. Good, even. I copied random vampire Joker today and learned that only one of them scale when it takes the enhancement. It was sad. Yeah, that's definitely, you know, we've all been there, man. It's something we've all experienced, dare I say. Didn't take the sun, so we'll take the moon. That sounds like a fire album name. I'm old to know what Age of Empires is. Aren't you just going to uni this year? I feel like that's not old. I don't want to use this Hungman immediately. I'll just go like this. For the money. Double Sixth Sense doesn't work either. Pissed me off. I never tried Double Sixth Sense because I figured it didn't work that way, but that does not mean that I'm not saddened by it because I am stupid. I'm just kidding. All right, let's just hang these. Death card. Oh. Bang. Let's go. Money. All right, now we play 2 pair. Let's... How many 7s do we have? 6 7s. Don't clip it. Do not clip that shit. Okay, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. We're gonna play this 2-pair, and it's gonna win. Nah, bitch, I'm old. To be fair, I don't think anybody in chat is old per se. There are some members of the community that are older than the average, so to speak. But I don't think anybody in here is old. I'm 30? Yeah, like, that's not old, bruh. It's older than the average. Maybe even older than the average by, like, a decent bit. But it's not old at the end of the day, like, right? At least I wouldn't think so. When you hit 30, you turn to dust. Okay, chill. Hey, Blueprint. I mean, we're just never taking this, right? It's right before the boss, and we're on Acorn. We're just never taking this. Brainstorm's wife is back. Chat, we're never taking this, dude. It's not good. 30 isn't average. It's older than average, like a lot older than average. I didn't say... Bro, that's because the average in here is, like, my age. It's like 18. It's better than the rental. I mean, yeah, but people want me to keep the Blueprint Brainstorm. It's only a little better than Brainstorm unless you're going endless. I mean, it's not even better than Brainstorm if we're not going endless, right? It's actually actively worse because of Amber Acorn, right? Wait, you're 18? What the fuck? No, I'm 19. I'm stupid as shit. If I said I was 18, I'm actually just a dunce. I've said multiple times that I'm 19 before. Blueprint can copy X-Molt after pants. Just takes one hand to find out where the X-Molts are. Yeah, I guess. And we have Sharp, too. Excuse me. Sure, chat. Just for y'all. Just for y'all. Take him. Take him. Hermie. You're 9 plus 10? No, I'm 19. There's the pants move. Here's the first 2-pair. Okay, cool. I mean, I'm just shipping it. We're just winning. And Blueprint was all the way at the right. That's so pog. You killed Blueprint's wife? What the flip, dude? Yeah. And I'll do it again, chat. GGWP. Mods pay out the prediction, pretty please. I cried when Spider-Man turned 30 at the end of Infinity War. When I turned 21, I told a bouncer at a bar I was 20 on accident and he didn't let me in. Bro, I feel like you could have just been like, no, here's my ID, man. Like, he might have been skeptical, but like... I don't know, dude. I feel like there was some counterplay to that situation. That's really funny, though. Just because I have it in my clipboard. This is going to sound crazy, but this game is already chess. At the very start of each game, both players have exactly the same options as the other player. Because presumably this is true, then there is in all positions a correct move. The issue arises from the fact that occasionally, because of variance, the incorrect move is the winning move. In a perfect world, making the correct move in every position should lead to a win in multiplayer, and that currently isn't the case. Cool copy pasta, guys. I'm old enough where I don't have to lie on websites anymore. That keeps me up at night. Wild, chat. It's all chess, always has been. True. Every single strategy game is actually just chess, chat. Don't let anybody tell you different. Don't let anybody tell you different. Every single strategy game you've ever played, chess. Chess, but you're blind and your opponent is too, and you're just grabbing random stuff and punching each other every 3 turns. Did you hear that Elon said that chess is not complicated enough? I agree, just because I know it's a stupid take because of, like, how many possible moves there are and etc. and so on. But I agree with that take. -2? I'm sorry, bruh. I feel like chess is so boring. That's what I'm saying. I think chess is, like, pretty boring, I'm not gonna lie. I know that's, like, an insanely bad take, but, like, I think chess is pretty damn boring. Chess isn't complicated, it's just hard to master. Chess is very strategy. I know, I'm not saying it's not strategy. I just think it's kind of boring, man. I like variance in the, I like variance in the moves that you make, but I more so like variance in the game pieces, which is why I less so gravitate towards stuff like chess and more so gravitate towards stuff like Balatro and Pokemon, right? In terms of, like, strategy games. Chess is the best? I hard disagree. Okay, buddy, maybe snakes and ladders is more your speed. Spam Fisher. This guy, no guards. I wonder what actually is the most simple fundamental strategy game. Somebody said tic-tac-toe. I feel like tic-tac-toe isn't, just because it probably is. I was going to say it isn't because it's solved, but I guess that means it is. Because tic-tac-toe is solved, right? I don't remember how it's solved, but it is solved. Personally, I like to think I have free will, and I don't like when I move one pawn and my opponent recites my IP address and calls it an opening. Tic-tac-toe is solved, right. Okay, then play tic-tac-toe with me. Jenga? I feel like tic-tac-toe. No tic-tac-toe. Shut up, that's not an actual thing. I feel like Jenga there's more strategy to than tic-tac-toe, right? Jenga's not solved. There's only one tic-tac-toe game. Chat, when do you think roguelike tic-tac-toe is gonna come out? When do you think, like, every like strategy or like card game has gotten a Balatro clone? How long do you guys think it's gonna take for a tic-tac-toe Balatro clone to come out? Genuinely. Tic-tac-toe battle pass. It's been done. Has it really been done, bro? Original thoughts are just not real. 3 months and 25 days. I'm actually loving the influx of casual board game adjacent roguelikes from Plinko and Peggle, and now Racoin after Balatro became super popular. It is kind of cool. Should I bet on Focus winning or losing? Tic-tac-toe anime when? That'd be sick. I don't think people realize now that the world's so populated, original thoughts are literally like 1 in a trillion. Oh yeah, 100%. We need Peggle 3. I like to peg. Crazy chat. Crazy chat. All right. Bang. Throw up another prediction. We're starting from the top, so we're gonna go red deck next. Lock in. Do y'all think we're gonna win red deck gold stake? Let me update the stats actually instead of just sitting here yapping. Officially at 30 wins. God, I'm below 40% win rate, aren't I? That is not good. I think 8-ball is good. Completely original thought because no one agrees with me. Sold runs almost 10. Will, I really don't like when you say that, just because every time you mention the sold runs counter, it goes up. Can you stop? Can you stop mentioning that, pretty please? I would really appreciate that. I agree that 8-ball is good. Not an original thought, buddy. Not an original thought. Good, you know, good effort, Schmeckles. 8-ball disappearing would not change anything but the Joker count. Tell literally anybody who plays multiplayer that take. Joker idea, cards with the phrase must have room may overflow instead. That's kind of wild. My PB streak just got busted. Should I attempt a new one or play some Rocket League? I mean, if you're like tilted, play Rocket League, but if you're still thirsty for another PB, play some Balatro. Okay, but multiplayer gamers are scared of the Justice Tarot. Dare I say rightfully so. Shock, are you still planning on trying to mod in a Blue Stake rework? And if so, do you want a template mod so you don't have to learn all of S mods? Throw that in my DMs. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but I do think that the video would be fun to produce. I do think it would be fun research, and I do think the video would perform well. So, yeah, throw it in my DMs, and I might hit you up. I probably won't hit you up after stream tonight because I'm going to try and, like, actually sleep. But I might hit you up tomorrow because I shouldn't be busy at all tomorrow. So tomorrow after I get, like, all my work done for the day, I might just be like, yo, how do I do this? Pretty please. Original thoughts, third seance is fine. Maybe. Focus attempts to make a Balatro mod. Well, the idea that I had is more so my YouTube commenters attempt to make a Balatro mod, which would be pretty funny. Shock, play Cryptid's Ascendant Stake Jokerless, like 20 stake above gold. I think that would be really funny, but wouldn't that Jokerless would just be impossible. Okay, anyway. Predictions over. Lock in. Gold stake red deck. We got this, chat. We got this. Why is there no 7 Joker? I talked about this in my update video. I 100% agree with that take. The fact that there is no 7s Joker is like insane to me. Is 7 not like the lucky number? What's up, Junior Niner? Jerkerless challenge. You play Balatro without jerkers. Once you jerk, you lose. Hello? Should I make one of the videos that's been popping off on YouTube lately, where it's like beating XYZ, but like gooning the whole time? I feel like that would be a fire video. Odd Todd, brother, I'm not talking about just like jokers that care about odd numbers. I'm talking about why is there no Joker that only cares about 7s? Specifically, maybe, you know, hear me out, if you have 6 of them. I'm sorry. Had to make that joke. Anyway. Talisman Deja Vu? Probably just Talisman, right? When we're Jokerless here. Probably always Talisman. Also, these Jokers suck. How can you play Balatro without Jimbo's big naturals? Yeah, true. True. I don't know. I'm just built like that, man. Probably because there are too many ideas for a 7 Joker. I mean, I guess. But, like, then just make one of them, man. Don't just blue ball us because you can't narrow it down. You know what I mean? I was not expecting to get out of there in 2 hands, but that's pretty cool. Can I maybe get a Joker? That works. I am going to be holding this Hermit for the rest of my life. I should have just popped that John immediately. Odd Todd got us 7 loyalists. Listen, I love Todd. I love Todd. Especially for Plasma, but just in general. Kind of mid. They should make a Joker that has a 4 out of 4 chance of killing Space Joker. Come on, he's not that bad. We had a 7s Joker. It's called Seeing Double. It's so ass that Thunk changed it. That's kind of funny. Someone make a Balatro mod with only Jokers that interact with 7s. I would unironically play the shit out of that. That'd be so funny. Probably literally just because of Supernova being a thing. I'm gonna go for the excuse me, the straight here. We were so close to greatness, man. I guess we technically could still have greatness. Okay. Not even what I was talking about, but like Gold Seal's cool. Eight clams. All right, I'm going to pop this Hermit. Otherwise, I'm going to be holding on to it for the next 10 years straight. And then probably take this because there's definitely a Hermit in here. Nope. Chip Joker. Business card. Econ. Don't hate that. Let's grab this Uranus card just in case we need chips down the line, because we're definitely going to need chips down the line. I really don't like having to rely on this Mystic Summit, but it is what it is. Let's try and get some doubloons here off a business card. W business card. That's actually sick. Thank you, man. Play the flush maybe into a 2-pair or something. Probably Flint just kills us here, right? Unless we get, like, very lucky. Play the 3 of a kind, because we need chips. We have 1 3, 3 7s, no 10s, 1 queen, 3 aces. So that seems fine. Chip it. Probably we're still dead here, but maybe not. Okay, now I think we're out. Huge. Shock, what's your favorite single-digit Joker? Single-digit number, including 0 and negatives? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know if I even have one. 8 ball? Let's go. Vagabond. Vagabond's so fire, but dude, rental Vagabond this late in the game. It's only anti-3, but we have like no chips, man. If I play into this, we just die. -2, mine is -6. 7? Excuse me. God. Never above $4, 5 head. Either 3 or 8. I honestly don't know what mine is. Maybe 5? 5's a pretty sick number. Do you think Hermit or Temperance needs a change as they partially do the same thing? No, I think they're fine in their current state. I think it's fine that they more or less do the same thing. They fill different niches, right? Sometimes Hermit is better than Temperance. I would say most of the time Hermit is better than Temperance, but sometimes Temperance can be vastly better than Hermit. I think it's completely fine. Kind of want to take Todd here. The deck fixing on red deck is like kind of pulling me towards Vaga. Do Scholar as well, just for some chips this early in the game. Let's just do Scholar for right now. We're at the standard pack. I don't even really want this Invis because there's like nothing that's even worth a shit to copy right now. And there's no guarantee that there ever will be, right? I also really hate this Mystic Summit, but that is what it is. Cycle the 2. Think Temperance should increase the cap to $51, Hermit to $19. Do not put that chatter on the design team. Pretty please. Thank you. Thank you, Local Thunk, if you are watching this video and took my advice. Appreciate you. I'm just goated like that. bunch of money. Does this win? If this wins, I'm just going for the money, man. I don't even care. Give me that money. Damn! It's fine. Shout out Wampy for the $19 Balatro card. The self-glaze is actually kind of crazy. However, I think you do deserve it there. Nerf mail-in? True. My honest reaction when Vagabond gives me a $27 temperance in the middle of my deck fixing. That's so true, man. I will never be as mad in this game to receive money than when I'm on a Vagabond run and I get like temperance, hermit, temperance back to back to back. Like, bro. It's literally like $50 that just gets dropped on my head, and it is like the most frustrating thing of all time. It shouldn't be the case, but it so is, dude. You do a Sun card, Mystic Summit's about to die. I mean, this build is just like on life support. Vaga is good, but really unfun to play. I honestly think Vagabond is really fun. It's just kind of finicky. Chad Business is pretty cool. Chad Aces as well. This is gonna die anyway. Let's put Chad in the lineup, huh? Go next. Chad Gold Seal as well. Shock, I sent you a message on Discord. Read it after stream if you can. Yeah, I got you. No worries. Of course, Vagabond runs are the runs that I managed to pull Money Tree. Every single time we play green deck, by the way. Every single time without fail. It's actually crazy. W business card. I think we still pass away here unless we get pretty lucky with ace draws. Okay, that is the opposite of getting lucky with ace draws. Let's absolutely go. I need an ace here or I die. Thank you. I think I still die, actually. Probably not. Okay, we're chilling. I've only sent one DM to Shock and it's Explode. It's kind of based though, no? Strength, Justice. I don't even love either of those, but it is what it is. Kind of want Popcorn over the Scholar. It's more consistent for right this Segundo. Let's go next. Goad. Dusty's fine. Of course, when I get rid of the Scholar, we top deck. Okay, you know what? I'm not even going to say anything, man. Not even going to say anything. It's alright. Points. Can I get some face cards? I would love some business card value. You actually have to be joking. Okay. Very cool. If I DM'd Shock, I'd say Plankton, and I'd probably say Crabs. I can't do Plankton voice anymore, man. It actually makes me sad. I used to be able to do such a good Plankton impression, and now I just can't. I'm washed, man. Ever since I started playing Balatro. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to blame it on that, even though it would be really funny. I can do the Plankton voice. That's kind of funny. Dude, the Plankton voice is just such a good impression. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. It's just such a funny impression. Temperance, Fool Temperance. Don't mind if I do. Real ones, no. True. Magic Trick, we're saved. Second back-to-back Raised Fist, we're saved. There's a Brainstorm. Most likely picking this up. Pick it up over Egg. I guess we're playing two pairs. Who knows? Dude, Eternal 8-Ball. Brainstorm was bait 100%. It's never bait. You will literally never change my mind on that. It's never bait. Honestly, with Chad, I'm not even that opposed to 8-Ball here. We'd be getting rid of business card. And also the Chad is perishable, so once the Chad dies, we just have an 8-Ball. It's just kind of sitting there. And also Chad makes Supernova pretty bad. 8-Ball is cool. I don't hate it. We'll pick it up. This run's kind of already on life support. Why not make it a little more goofy, huh? Immediate perfect face guard top deck. right after we get out of business card. That's so cool. Why did I cop? Hello? That's actually fine, because now we're going to see more 8s, surely. Let's go. Just for you, Schmeckles. Just for you. Will someone order me a pizza if I give my address? I would say don't do that on Twitch of all places, but like, you know, I'm not your dad at the end of the day. Let's make a glass 8. If this breaks, I'm going to freak out. Actually, let's do this first. I don't know why I thought that was going to be something even remotely good. Gold seal? Shite. Let's do this. This looks like a fun Joker lineup. That's a word for it. This should win. Copy 8-ball with 4 triggered 8s and we get a lover's card. Are you dead ass? We're so cooked. GG's. Back it up. Never mind. We're back. Ooh, Hollow Lucky, though. The Gold Seal, I think, is better there, but the Hollow Lucky is so much funnier. I have to go for that. I just actually have to, man. It's practically written in my contract. Focus check DMs. I'll check everybody's DMs after stream. Best Joker? For sure, right? What was that, Emperor? Can we talk about that? Holy shit. What the hell? Hey, what are everyone's social security numbers? That is dead ass my chat right now. Dude, it's all over the screen. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, dude. I'm kind of right there with you. Do I ditch this just so we don't lose? Because I want to get turbo greedy here and copy the huge 8. I think I get turbo greedy here. Especially since if we have Eternal 8-ball, we're almost certainly pivoting out of Supernova, right? Give me the funny 8. You know you want to. 8 triggers for 1 tarot, Lord. We got 2 tarots. Ah, for fuck's sake. Okay, this is fine. We'll ship the high card. Best case scenario, we come across the fancy 8. Worst case, we just copy. We just hard copy these guys. The Chad is perishable. The Chad is perishable, but I think Chad can do enough work to carry us for a segundo. Does 5 of a kind even win? Probably not. We have such shit jokers. We do only need... Are you fucking serious? I'm never taking this joker again in my life. What the fuck was that? Are we dead ass? What was that? What was that? 1 in 4, my ass? Bro, what? Hello? What's better here, Supernova? Probably Popcorn, just barely. We're getting out of this anyway. I want the Cartomancer. You need dice? I mean... I wouldn't stick my nose up at dice right now. What the fuck, man? I gotta reroll here. This is so ass, but I kind of just need it. I really don't, though. I need, like, glass or something. Oh, fuck. We're saved. Perishable bootstraps. Holy shit. Hermes Chariot, huh? I don't want to talk about it. What if 8-ball said a random message whenever an 8 is scored, and if it succeeds, it just says yes, and if it fails, it spouts bullshit like ask later or doubt? I genuinely would love that. That would be so funny. That would be so funny. Let's ship this. We're probably dead here unless we, like, super high roll 8-ball, which that shit is not happening, judging by these top decks. How many 8s do we have full deck? 7? It's not even that good. We need the glass 8, actually. That could be our way out, for sure. Dude, for fuck's sake, can you give me 1 8? Hello? Are the 8s in the room with us? Give me the glass and then I can steal the blue seal, I guess. Is where this is going. I'm just gonna pop this because we're never getting money. I'm not like trying to play the gold seal or whatever. Thank Christ. Found the 8s. Yeah, they were all huddled together. They seem to like working in a pack. I be in here all pooping and whatnot. What's good, Mitch? Okay, so if we find the glass, we're chilling. We're also getting rid of Chad, man. This is so buns. Think you can copy the lucky one and still win? Yeah, I mean, we can calc it, right? Maybe we don't risk the glass here. Yeah, we're still chilling. This with money is pretty cool. We have a discard, so let's just toss these and see what's in the box. Nothing interesting, that's okay. If this doesn't give me my taros, I'm gonna freak out, man. Or at the very least a money proc. What? I mean, like... And people say this Joker's good. I say this Joker's good. Baron. Cool. Y'all ever be pooping? Periodically. Baron pivot? This is... Shut up. This is not a Baron pivot. It didn't give taros for the planet card. It was being considerate. Schmeckles, Never mind. Do streamers poop or are they like girls? Insane question. Hang the 8, show 8-ball who's boss. I think that would have the exact opposite intent. Peace and love, brother. Back to work. Hey, same to you, man. Appreciate you popping in. Love you. This popcorn's pennies on the dollar. Hear me out. Never mind. Tower card. Hierophant. Ship it. God, this gold seal is like meaningless too. We need Chad back desperately. If it debuffs itself, does it kill itself or not? No. It just goes to sleep. 8-ball, one of the few jokers I still have no sticker on. I can't even say that I blame you, dude. Like, what am I looking at? This doesn't even get close to winning, by the way, because we don't have Chad. Unless we get insane lucky trigger. Luck. How considerate of you when I'm literally bleeding out to give me everything that I need. And we're still fucked. I was gonna buy Hieroglyph there. Low-key, I knew I should have, but it is what it is. That's really cool. Fuck 8-ball. I'm never taking that shit ever again. Jesus Christ. Sold run? That was not a sold run. I mean, you could maybe argue that it is because we even had a 8-ball touch our slots, but it just is what it is. Should have pivoted Baron. Oh yeah, my bad. Pea shooter with the follow. I'm gonna go now. Yeah, I don't blame you after that performance. That was so ass. 8-ball did actually nothing. No, that's crazy. Streamer passed on Vagabond, sold. Kind of real. Eternal 8-ball is def a sell. With Brainstorm, it's unironically not. We just got the worst 8-ball to have ever 8-balled in the history of 8-balling. Like, genuinely. Okay. Another prediction, lock in. 8-ball, 8 balls, real. My downtime is turning and I can watch stream tomorrow night till 11. Have a good night, chat and shock. Have a good night, Warhammer. Appreciate you popping in, man. Oh, my back hurts so bad, bruh. Probably from carrying 8-ball. 8-ball activates every 8 rounds, true. I let the 8-ball sympathizers get to me, man. If we just played honest, humble Supernova there, 2-pair, we would have won, chat. We would have won. But I let the 8-ball sympathizers get to me. Why are we doubting Blue Deck, by the way? Blue Deck is free as shit. Blue Deck is historically my best deck of all time, I'm pretty sure, on Gold Stake. I had a great 8-ball run on gold, but died for other reasons. 8-ball procced like 30 times. There should be a stretch redeem. I could make that, maybe. No red or blue deck runs go well. They just play. Hello? All right, we'll lock in. This run's going to go well, buddy. Just kidding. Just because you said that, pal. Now I'm not going to top deck the flush. All right, chat. That may have looked like I sold. Unironically, it was not a sell. The flush didn't win. Chat, before y'all yell at me, because I know everybody's going to say, streamer, you tossed a flush. The flush that we had in hand did not win. It was off by 1 point. Good luck, man. I just beat Gold Stake with a Bannon deck myself, and it's the best feeling ever. Hell yeah. Well, if you're doing other Gold Stakes, good luck, man. I was about to say that. That's why I pre-fired it, because you and probably like 10 other people were about to. I mean, Trousers on Blue Deck is just free, right? As it was free on Erratic, and it's probably just as free with Blue Deck. Now we just shut up and play 2-pair. You say me like I'm known for talking shit. No, but you're a part of the hive mind that is chat, and chat is known for talking shit. I toss every flush if I don't get high straight or full house. I hold R. That is genuinely wild. No, I'm not giving him another. I'm not giving him another chance. I'm not giving him another chance. Genuinely, I really wanted to, just because I love tarot cards that much, but he doesn't deserve it after his performance tonight. I am dead ass like a disappointed father right now. That was an 8-ball performance that I will talk about for like ages. That was like generationally bad. Take him back? No. That 8-ball performance was genuinely something that will like go in ancient scrolls to be passed down to new players. Classic Despo streamer blaming everyone in chat for one guy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that type of run, I closed the game for a while. Well, I don't, because my mental state is, well, I play Balatro for a living, so like I don't even have to finish the sentence. You guys know what I'm gonna say. Play the full house. 8-ball needs PEDs. Oops, all 6s. True. It doesn't even need it. We just got, like, comically bad luck that game. It literally doesn't even need it. Like, as much as I clown on him, I genuinely am, like, an 8-ball sympathizer. That 8-ball in particular was just, like, so comically bad. Let's do this, because we don't really have anything worth deathing. Go next. The Emperors were so good, and then the 8-ball was just... Yeah. That's how she goes sometimes, man. That's how she goes. Okay. Just barely don't win. Honestly, if we top deck a 2-pair, which we do, I'm fine with that. The scaling is pretty cool. You make content, so it's fine. I'm just alone in my room, sad. Doesn't take much to make content, man. Did you see... You made the list of Balatro streamers Belanos could beat up? I made that list. Yo, I'm about to start beefing with Belanos for real. Belanos thinks he could beat me up? Wait, where did I get put on the list? Where did I get put on the list? Honestly, that's kind of fair. I don't know Belanos's physique, but I've never gotten in a fight in my entire life. I am, for all intents and purposes, a pacifist. So honestly, W Belanos take. Why don't you just get Trib and Sock and deck fix and win? It's easy, bro. True. Belanos hiked for a week for vacation. You cannot beat him. I mean, I've camped on an island for a week for vacation. That doesn't mean that I'm not, like, an idiot. Someone asked him and he just rattled shit off. It wasn't serious. Oh, tragic. Now I need to make that tier list. I need to steal content. I need to do the old... I need to adapt the Ludwig stance. I need to do the old yoink and twist, so to speak. Don't take that out of context, chat. Because I know you guys. Holy full house, man. Might just be playing full houses over 2 pairs at this point. Jesus. We established Raffle would win versus Belanos because he has a standing desk. Legs too strong. Raffle looks like he lifts a bit. I was gonna say, isn't Raffle, like, unironically a power lifter? Or not a power lifter, but, like, doesn't he lift quite frequently? Like, genuinely? Hollow Queen? Nah. I'm good. Raffle would unironically beat every other Balatro streamer. Well, I mean, we've never seen Doc, right? Not that I'm making a case for Doc, because, like, I've never seen Doc, but, like, we've never seen Doc, man. Doc could be... We used Doc PNG as the metric? Oh, well, yeah, then you might have a case. And yeah, he's getting washed. Hey, don't be mean to Doc PNG. Doc is a math professor? Come on. Bro, what does that have to do with anything? You can't be both a math professor and lift? Someone said Doc would outsmart. Yeah, Doc would have that thing in anime where it's like, he has this, and we... He would have, like, the inner monologue where he could, like, slow time and be like... Ah, yes. Standing desk jutsu, the art where... Of the Achilles tendon, I strike fast and low, and my opponent tumbles like an ancient stone. Or some shit like that. That's what Doc would do, man. That's just genuinely what Doc would do. I would buy it, exactly. I just think of the meme of the guy in the corner. If we include Rarin as a Balatro streamer, I'm not securing the bag on Raffle. Nah, I could see that, honestly. Is Rarin tall, though? I don't think Rarin is tall. Not that height is everything, but if we're thinking about this in like a general fisticuffs term, like, you know, arm's length is pretty big, right? I don't think Rarin is particularly tall, is he? Evil Raffle versus all other Balala streamers. Rarin is a Hearthstone streamer. He has no battle IQ. He's a card game streamer. I don't think he's... I think he's retired from being just Hearthstone, right? Because he does a lot of Magic. He does like every card game, essentially. No? Maybe a lesser-known streamer, but Grok might just win the tournament. Oh. Okay, Grok has my vote, unironically. Yeah, no, Grok... Isn't Grok also into, like, UFC? Grok looks like a big dude as well. They're an Aussie, so that's just, like, extra points. I don't even feel like I have to justify myself on that. No, Grok clears, actually. 100%. Roran has survived Magic the Noah. He's definitely got battle IQ. That's true. Aussies have poison resistance. I don't know how relevant that is in a fisticuffs sense, but yeah, that is true, I guess. I think Grok might just actually be the #1 winner. I think if all Balatro streamers got in a fist fight, I think Grok unironically just takes it home. What if Raffle has a gun, though? Okay, Mouse, you're not getting it. Grok is Australian. You're not understanding. Grok is an Aussie. Doc would invent a poison of some sorts. I wouldn't put it past him. Judgment! That kind of sucks. Oh well. Lucky cards. What if Unseen brought his gun? Due to Aussie laws, bullets aren't allowed to touch Aussies? Yeah, exactly. No, Grok just clears, man. I don't think there's any arguments. Doc has an IQ of 348. He would invent time travel. So I love how this is essentially just devolved into like the billion lions versus every Pokemon, where the argument that people have for Doc winning is literally just Doc is Tony Stark, but if he was real and streamed Balatro for a living. I'm not even saying that's a bad thing. It's just really funny. AP sends his condolences. Yeah, maybe. How does that not win, bro? We're so cooked. This is washed. Oh, it's because I played a full house. Do I have a blue seal? No. What about Veiko Gaikotsu? That's also kind of true. Doc goes back in time and makes Balatro themself. Themself? I think it's himself. I could be mistaken. Yeah, that's pretty clean. And we win. Sometimes it's just that easy, chat. What if the unseen explosion explodes everyone? I could definitely see that. Alright, who's getting folded immediately? Balatro boxing starts here. Unironically, I've had that idea. I'm not like a big streamer, nor do I have connections with any big streamers, so that wouldn't work, but I have had that idea. You, sadly. You and then Edsy. There's no way it's Edsy before Bean. And me, actually. I don't think Edsy... I don't even think Edsy is, like, that high on the list of people getting their asses kicked, dude. I'm not even gonna lie. Edsy's a sleeper, 100%. Owen? It's not Owen, chat. Dude, if I got photo chat and then got socked in the face, I would be so upset. Dude, Balatro boxing would be so funny. You just play a game of multiplayer, but in between antes, you box for 3 minutes. That would be such a fire sport, dude. If that isn't at the next Mogul chess boxing event, I'm going to be pissed. I'm taking Wasteful, not necessarily because he's good here, because putting us into debt actually makes him kind of cringe. But more so just because I like the consistency that he gives. I guess especially so into this boss. I didn't even think about that. Molt trigger. That's better. That's better. I'll shut up. Okay, but like, what if? I might just be him, chat. Good night, Chad. Good night, Colin. Doc is either jacked or tiny. I cannot accept any other answer. I feel like that's probably true. Doc being like the most soft-spoken person of all time and then also being like 6'8", 280 would be hilarious. That is now my Doc headcanon just because that would be so funny. Okay. Doc is actually tall, or as he says, long. That is a Doc thing to say, isn't it? Crazy run? Yeah, maybe just a little. Not in terms of planet cards, apparently. But I can forgive that. All right, we'll give him another very short chance here, just because we are kind of, like, winning. I don't know if y'all can see that. No, this is just gonna win. Doc in the ring would be like, do we go for uppercut? Yeah. That's so funny. Doc in the ring, like, contemplating what he does. Like he won a gold stick run. That's actually so peak. All right. Our opponent is Raffle. Raffle's 6'2", you know, standing desk all day. Lifts quite a bit. Probably we're going to have to try hard here. We could right jab. We could left hook. We go next. What's up, Hand? Welcome in. And Yudo with the follow. Welcome in. Raffle would be too distracted with chat backseat. Chat's actively backseating in like a boxing match. That's so funny. We could go for the body blow here. My opponent's not protecting their head, so probably we just go for a right jab. What are we talking about? We're talking about the hypothetical scenario that every Balatro creator has to, like, box or something. It started off with somebody saying that I was on Belanos's list of Balatro streamers that they could beat up or some shit. And then we just started speculating, like, what Balatro streamers would have, like, the best fighting prowess? Is it, like, chess boxing? That also got brought up. Yeah. Just discovered your channel on YouTube from the video that you're talking about the update, and now I'm praying that there's going to be stakes on challenges. That would be amazing. Yeah, I 100% agree. Appreciate you stopping by the stream, man. Thank you so much. Many thanks. Probably we get another blue seal here. I don't know why we're just going flush 5 threes all of a sudden, but I'm not even necessarily really complaining. Do they get a joker every time they win? No, it's like chess boxing. Chess boxing is like, you know, you play speed chess for 5 minutes and then you, like, box for a 3-minute round. So, like, Balatro boxing could be like multiplayer, but like in between, after PvPs, before you start the next ante, you box for 3 minutes, right? I feel like that'd be kind of fire. From the crowd yells, "Haymaker," Raffles stops. I love how I can read all of these suggestions in the streamer's voice. Haymaker? Yeah, let me just haymaker here when I have eternal footwork. Chat, why would I duck and weave? Our opponent is like pretty stationary. Chat is too good with this. True. Oh yeah, 8 balls here. I'm struggling to get past orange steak. Hey, no worries, man. You'll get it. Not everybody's just born a Balatro goat, man. I would not stress over it. Huge 8-ball value? True. Third SP would just be going for theatrics. I could see that. Who do y'all think would commentate out of all the Balatro streamers? Fish probably kills us. Not that many face cards left. Probably we go for the mid-ranks, since we have a lot of the mid-ranks left, speculatively. Zano. Yeah, Zano. That's super true. Just that easy. And 8-ball value. Wait, hold on. Zagnor does exercise and Balala. He's the most prepared. Okay, I could see Zagnor being a... being a contender. Zagnor might win this. I don't know Zagnor's height. Genuinely, Zagnor, now that you mention him, has a genuine chance. But if Zagnor's like my height, he's getting his shit rocked. Like, I hate to be that guy, but that's just kind of how it is. That's just kind of how it is, man. Like, if Zagnor is my height, he would get shit on. 180 centimeters? Zagnor's 6 foot? Zagnor could maybe make them top 3 then. I'm not even gonna lie. I think Zagnor is top 3. People don't realize that being short makes it a bit harder to get hit in the skull. First off, I don't even know if that's true, but also, naturally having to swing lower sucks. Yeah, but it's like, okay, I mean, that's fair, but it's also balanced by the fact that shorter people, just because of how people are like, you know, just because of how people are designed, shorter people have, like, lesser reach, right? And reach is kind of everything, I feel. Shock is going to manage to get hit in the skull. Are we allowing dick shots? I mean, we're assuming that this is like a sanctioned event, right? So I would say it's just all... of course we are? No. We're assuming this is a sanctioned event, right? So I would say dick shots are definitely not allowed. Got you with the hydrate? Fuck the sanctions? What do you mean? It's an organized event. Dick shots are not allowed, chat. I don't even know why I'm arguing with y'all about this. This is so stupid. Use Luchador to disable the opponent? Wait, that's so true. That guy Balatro boxes. Sword of Shock, are we kicking or boxing? It's kind of an advantage for the little arms. Quicker to get the force. Kicking, well, yeah, I want to be tall. Boxing. How does Mr. Bones work? Exactly how he's written. Like, I'm not even just trying to be... I'm not even, like, trying to be an ass. That's just, like, he works how he's written. If you score a quarter of the score up. In multiplayer? He's banned in multiplayer. First we kick, then we box. Let's kickbox. Wild chat. Throw a skeleton at your opponent. Yeah, Minecraft skeleton actually just like jumps in the ring and then it becomes a tag team match. Why do we have so many threes, man? This is so weird. And we top deck none of them. Crazy. He could work in multiplayer? Yeah, but he's banned just because of how the PvP blinds are oriented. Why are you passing on cards with hologram? Because chat has me talking about something funny over in Twitch chat, and I'm just not paying attention to this run because it's kind of a winner already. Nice, 2 glass smashes. Well, that's cool. 07 8 ball, true. If you just make it not activate in PvP blinds, well then is it even worth having? I feel like probably not. Sure. If you're dying to small and big blinds, lock in. Yeah, unless you're on like black deck or you're intentionally sacking for econ. I mean, yeah, it is pretty much just a skill diff at the end of the day. The goad, that's fine. Take you, take you. Fool for a Hermie. Do a little dance? Hell yeah, Wookman Valky. Probably don't need plus molt. I'll take this and then just wheel. Don't need you. If all the Jokers fought, who would win? For KO solos, like the entire Balatro cinematic universe, bro. It's not even close. Everybody here knows it, man. Supernova? Okay, maybe there's a case. Maybe there's a case to be made. Don't act like big blind anti-5 on gold stake isn't the score check of all score checks. I would say just anti-5 in general, man. Hear me out, 8 ball. No. Shiko was a legitimate soldier. I don't even mean like lore-wise. I mean like just look at him, bro. It's definitely Shiko. As long as we don't involve modded Jokers, yeah, then things get a little chaotic, no? Are there... Yeah, there's one more blue seal, and I guess a gold seal that I can look for. But the blue seal matters to me more, because we have, like, no chips. Sweet. Well, I guess we're just winning. The deep solos? True. Shiko is legit a decorated war vet, so I've been told by chat. Yo, in this. Unless it's Hatsune Miku. Yeah, Hatsune Miku solos the canonical war vet. Last year I made a mod, upgrade mod, which allows you to upgrade almost everything in the game. Interesting. Very cool, very cool. Shiko would die of polio. Bro, you did not need to go there, man. What did Shiko ever do to you? Thoughts on the Fallout series? Is Season 2 out yet? Because I've been seeing it all over my feed, but I thought it was just trailers. If Season 2 is out, I haven't seen it. But if only Season 1 was out, I thought Season 1 was good. I'm also, my word doesn't mean that much because I'm not like an avid Fallout game series fan, but I thought it was pretty good. He accidentally disables the doctor who's trying to cure him. Isn't that just Stalin? Like dead ass. Jimbo is local thunk 100% trust? Probably. Chat, where do we think local thunk falls in the Balatro boxing championship? Where do we think the dev falls in this hypothetical of hypotheticals? Out round 1. What do you mean out round 1? You guys, he dies in the ring. The it guy? What do we mean the it guy? Hang on, what? Serpent is fine. I just kind of want 8-ball, man. He's funny. Local Thunk makes the tourney matchups balancing God. That is true. Yeah, he's toast. Season 2 is out on December 17th. Gotcha. Huge Fallout fan and loved Season 1. Feel bad for my girl because she doesn't know the series and we kept pausing to explain the Easter eggs. Yeah, like, I'm kind of like that. Like, I don't even know that much about Balatro. Hello? About Fallout. But, like, just as a casual viewer, I thought it was really good, honestly. Just a little thing, the scoring requirement of Violet Vessel on high stakes is comparable to Ante-10 on low to mid stakes. Yes. Which is part of the reason why I think it's so oppressive. Especially for certain builds. Let's do this. Let's do this. Does Chad punch them 3 times? Maybe. Let's go. We can tower a 9. That's fine. Get a blue seal, fool another Uranus card. I think that's completely okay. Invis doesn't even show up. Oh, he shows up. You just wouldn't know. He coded Balatro for himself because he was bored. He's not winning that bracket. Bro, he's got the tenacity, man. He absolutely has a chance. That shows character, bruh. Invis equals John Cena? Wait, true. Invis solos. It's that one scene from SpongeBob where Patrick is beating himself up. Have mercy! Supernova wins if we're being real. It's a supernova. You don't think that there are some supernatural characters in the Balatro roster? I think you're on crack, bruh. If you genuinely don't think that there are supernatural powers at hand in the Balatro character roster, you are genuinely fent-folding. Abstract Joker? Yeah, maybe. Spare trousers? Yeah, the pants solo, actually. You've convinced me. The pants solo. Still waiting for the boys. They're delaying it a little too much. What do you mean they're delaying it? Was that supposed to come out in 2025? I thought the boys wasn't coming out until 26. Seance wins because I'm not going on a date. Trousers funny, but come on. They solo, bruh. What do you mean, come on? 2027. Oh, they're coming out in 2027 now? Bro. Okay, that's kind of cringe. Invis wins, he can't be killed. Okay. I think a supernova would win against Invis. As much as I'm clowning. Vessel? This is a little scary, no? Vessel? The last 4's in the deck. Invis. Can Invis copy Invis? Yes. Play the 2-pair. Invis for jokers that could be people. Supernova for all jokers. Yeah, maybe. I could kind of see that. There's got to be something else that survives Supernova, man. Would Constellation not, in theory, outlast Supernova since it's just a collection of stars? I know that's like really splitting hairs, but just for the sake of conversation. Invisible is not invincible? Okay, now we're splitting hairs. Shock, where is the Joker face in shortcut? Please, man, I'm dying to find it. What? What do you mean, where's the... There isn't one, is there? There just actually is not one, I'm almost certain. There allegedly is? There's no way that there's a face in shortcut. I'm not even, like, trying to meme. There's just genuinely no way that there's a Joker face in here. Ugh. Turn it upside down? There's no way. Y'all just want to see me looking upside down like an idiot. No, still no Joker face that I can discern. The sign in the middle of the card is the mouth. What? This protrusion here? That is not... You guys are capping. There's nothing there, bro. The clouds are the Joker. Okay, now I know y'all are gaslighting me. I'm not even looking any further than that. I just know after that statement that that's gaslighting. Sure. Welcome to the team, little buddy. You need to jerk it a little to see it, bro. Fold it so that you only see the top and bottom bit with the middle out, a reference to spatial shortcut. What? Okay, Vessel. I think we're still chilling with Vessel, right? Probably especially so with glass and steel. Let me just see what this makes. And then we can determine from there. Hydrate, I got you. Probably we hit him with one of these. One more 2-pair. Just to be silly. Just for the sake of being silly. What does the VIP redeem do? If you have enough points for it, it gives you a VIP badge for the channel. Well, this is much sillier now, so let's just do this. That seems like a fitting end. All right. W's. Mods pay out the Jamble, pretty please. 2 and 2 for the night. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. What time is it? 1:40. GG07. Hell yeah. Here, I got the Jamble. Actually, don't worry about it, y'all. Bang. Okay. All right. Let's try and secure one more victory on yellow deck before we log off for the night, shall we? The lights are the mouth. There's just actually no shot, man. All right, one more prediction. Chat, vote. Are we going to win yellow deck? Yay or nay? Look. I can't from the new run screen. You can't access the collection from this screen. I will when we get into the run. Actually, I'll just do it right now. Fib wins because I said so, and he is so cool beans. I actually, unironically, don't really care for Fib. I don't know why, because he's not even that bad. if you build towards him, but I don't know. I just don't love him. The lights are the mouth. Hello? The strings form a kind of smile, I guess, and the clouds look like the hat. No, they literally don't. With eyebrows. I'm going to the Balatro wiki for this. If anything will have a mention of this, it'll be the Balatro wiki. Balatro wiki shortcut. Shortcut. Subtly include shortcuts artwork, God, subtly includes a Joker's face, the hanging wires being the smile, and the curved hat in the clouds. Brother, no it doesn't. This is such a load of barnacles, bruh. That does not look like a Joker. You'd need a zoomed in image, but above the sign you can see the normal eye shape and makeup. I see what you're referring to, but it doesn't even look like a Joker, bro. It does not look like a Jimbo. The features are so displaced that it's bro. Okay, we're moving on. How does he not see it? Bro, he's blind. Google it. I'm not blind. It just actually doesn't look. Oh, but abstract is Jimbo. I can't win. I can't win. Anyway, predictions over, lock in. Do you see the face and red card? Shut up. I don't even know why I'm looking at it. I'm not looking at that shit. Shock, if you look closely, Smeared Joker has a Joker in it, but it's smudged up. I don't know if you can see it. Chat, we're playing the run, okay? Everybody in here is a comedian. That was the worst flush of all time. That's okay. We're on yellow deck. We don't need all of the money. I suppose I can save some for Jimbo. Did you know Joker has a Joker in it? It's pretty hidden. We are some Jokers. I can't win. I can't win. Grabber. Ooh. 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 Now, Turtle Beans, like, buns this early. Mail-in, however. Mail-in, however. Pretty sick. Discount Hosier with the follow. Welcome in. This shouldn't win. Should get us to like 400 points. Hopefully we can get some rebate money. Cool. Are they saying that about you? Maybe. Chat, keep distracting him for the 10th sold run. All right, now I'm locking in. Did you know that rebate has my address on it? Chat, shut up. Did you also know that I'm Jerry Seinfeld? The one and only? Really? Back? What's good, Ginger? Can I get like a singular iota of rebate money? Thank you. Now I'm going to top deck 2 2s. Well, I did top deck 1, which makes me just as angry. What Joker would you be, not including the Baron, unless you are the Baron? Card Sharp, because I wear hoodies and sunglasses a lot off stream. You just kind of have to wear hoodies where I live in like the fall and spring, just because like it's the nature of the weather. Grimbo Grabber in the bag. Shocks the Unabomber. Bro. Alright, we'll take Grabber. I also kind of want the standard pack, but nah. Alright, rebates fisting me once again. Love to see that. First time catching a stream, woohoo insomnia. I'm sorry that you're going through that, man, but join the club. Welcome in, welcome in. I want to be rebate. Okay. Shocks the hiker because he's diff. Yeah, maybe. Can I get just like one tiny little mail-in trigger? Pretty please. Hi, YouTube chat. I can't see you. W Twitch chatters being inclusive. If I don't top deck the flush now, I'm going to freak out. We have 2 pair. That's good enough. Gonna calc it just to make hyper sure, but it's good enough. Mail with green. Mail is just so strong that that's unironically a good combo. I'm not even trolling. Mail is just such a good combo or mail is just such a good joker that's unironic. Okay. I almost don't even want to pick this up just because Trousers has snaked its way into every single run tonight, but like it's shiny pants, bro. I have to. Trivs with the follow. Welcome in. Another Trousers run? Yeah. I gotta bring the points home for all my believers. Teleported from YouTube? Huge. Gotta do it. It's shiny Trousers. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like there's just a moral obligation for me to run the shiny Trousers build. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Anyway, does this win? Hopefully not, because I would like some more rebate value. GG's. Yeah, there goes all the doubters' points. Trousers plus square gave me my first gold stake win. Trousers just so incredibly strong. Trousers are so good. Rebate money. Play. I don't know why I said it like that. Hello. We have 5 hands. Let's go for some more rebate money. That was such a good payoff, chat. That was such a good payoff. Okay, now we're just looking for the 2 pair. I think pair here would have actually gotten us out, but I'm going to try and sack some hands for the 2 pair just so we can scale this Trousers a bit more. Also, I was going to say non-optimal position, but we have rebate, so I don't care. Card Sharp Midas. Yeah, I mean, just put the victory in the bag, man. Just put the victory in the bag, I guess. RIP doubters. Holy shit. Play the 2 pair here. Cycle you. Get a bunch of gold. Looking for 3s for rebate money. Another gold card. You can still misclick and sell the pants. Yeah, I guess that's true. This is going to win, but I don't care. W gold. It's not really sacking a hand with yellow money and Grimbo. I mean, it's still sacking a hand regardless of how much money you have. But yeah, with Grimbo, that's also true. Just Hermit here rather than copy a Jold King. I'd rather copy something with a seal. Rebate on aces. Hopefully this doesn't just immediately win. I'm going to put this in a shit position as well so I can sack a little bit more for rebate and mask. Mask value? God. Actually, maybe we don't want mask value. Or the majority of... We have like half and half gold and not gold. So I feel like trying to get mask value is just kind of stupid. Because probably in our venture to get mask value, we're going to be throwing away gold cards. Sell the green for value. No. Will not be doing that. Good suggestion, though. Appreciate it. All right, now I'm just spamming high card and hoping that I strike it rich with gold cards. Also, I'm going to put this in the correct position so that I don't, like, accidentally die, which, like, that's not happening, but it's always a possibility. Never punished. I'm going to sell the rebate so that he can pop up ASAP. Always take credit card. We'll go for wasteful here for no particular reason. Bang. Garbage. Could have terror blocked maybe a little bit. This is why we grabbed credit card for temperance, but it doesn't really matter because we can fool for hermit. Do some tarot blocking. Not interested in those. Kind of interested in that, but not enough to take it. If I'm just keeping it real. All right. Let's make another Jold card. Let's put the 2-pair in the bag. Look out of the eye. Other than that, cue the jazz music. Yeah, kinda. I mean, eye is not even that big of a deal when we have polychrome pants, right? As well as the fact that if we get like a singular other X-Molt Joker, it's just free. Play the straight for more gold cards. How much of the deck is not gold? Probably we could sell Midas after this if we find something better. Always take credit card? Yeah. Just because it buys for $1 and sells for $1. So unironically, if you have a free slot, you always take credit card. It's always money neutral at the very worst. And min-maxing v min-maxing, sometimes it can get you an extra $1 of temperance. Hey, Kita. Welcome in. Kita, are you streaming tonight? And if so, would you be offended if I rated you? If you're at $20 and no mid-round money generator, it loses you $1. Well, I mean, if you're going to go down from interest cap, you just sell it, right? But it's still always the play in case you get a temperance. Probably a gold card is the best thing here. We're already scoring completely fine. I don't really care about anything else. It's all over the screen. Say no, but stream anyways, Kita. Don't bring temperance into this. Temperance is being brought into it, man. Okay, trading cards kind of sick. We can go one more. Nope. Investment tag. A little funny. Hydrate, I got you. Play the 2-pair. Sack a little bit of money. Just to make another gold. Because why not? And that's the last gold that we need, which is pretty sick. Streaming in about 10 minutes, I think. Perhaps. I want to, but I feel so sick. I mean, dude, like, you don't have to if you don't want to, man. Don't, like, genuinely, I know you want to do it, so it's kind of like meaningless advice. Not meaningless advice, but you catch my drift when I say that. But, like, you know, don't burn yourself out on it. If you're feeling poorly and you would rather a night for yourself, take a night for yourself, bro. Midas Mask is worthless. Not really, but we have all gold faces, so we'll just always take Sly Joker for the increase in score. Rip a trading card. Ship the 2-pair. I tried a new porter, and I think it disagreed with me, which is sad because it was yummy. Tragic. Minus Grimbo value. That's completely fine. Grab a gold card. We have no blue seals, right? That's kind of an issue, but that's all right. We've been blessed with the Joker lineup of the gods, so it's all right. Keep running the rat race. Once you stop, no one will remember you /J. Bro, that is crazy. If we had hologram, this would be pretty cool, but we'll just do talisman. Spoilers? What do you mean spoilers? But Mr. Bean won the rat race. I now see what you mean. Okay. Sick. How many runs tonight have had blueprints? Hello? Hey, Blueprint trousers. Dude, that's so odd. I mean, I'm not complaining by any means. But it is a little bit wild. Play another 2-pair. We're scoring so well, man. Gold cards to pay for the rent, so Blueprint ideally never dies here either. Kind of solved. Kind of solved. Like the 16th Hermit. Like, can I get these seeds when I'm on less good decks? Like, I would love seeds like this when I'm on black deck. Maybe Local Thunk is in your game trolling you. Could be. I wouldn't put it past Senior Thunk. All right, what's our full deck looking like? I haven't fixed any 5s, but I'm fixing like all the low ranks, so we'll fix a 5. Play some Jold. Jolden Ticket, if we find it again, I would honestly take over Grimbo, because we don't need any more scoring, and we're ending up... When we're playing 2-pair, we're just shipping so many gold cards. Did y'all see the @everyone ping? What do you mean? Is something happening? Planet blocking? In the official Balatro Discord? Hang on, this could be news. This could be news. Hold up. @everyone ping? Is it an announcement? Where is it? A mod @everyone on Balatro Discord for fun. They're killing them now. That's really funny. It's literally nothing. Wait, that's peak. Promote that mod. Wait, this is so funny. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's something that happened, I guess. Damn. Sadly, some of the bigger Discords I'm in, the owner does that to piss people off and show power. It's Discord chill. True. All I can imagine is that video where the guy @everyone to over 300k, I think. Yeah, Beluga. I think I know exactly who you're talking about. I loved watching the initial spam with the occasional cameo of people I know. Bro, I would have been streaming. Imagine the update got announced. And I was streaming. I wouldn't even know. I would be late to the news. The update guy would be late to the news, chat. That would be tragic. I would be so pressed, man. Okay, we're gonna Hungman here, even though it's not the greatest, just because deck fixing is, like, really sexy. No way people got update baited. That's like genuinely what I thought of right away. There's no way that like half of the people who went to the Discord didn't think that they were like dropping the update or some shit. And then I immediately thought of Silk Song coming out tomorrow, and I was like, okay, well, that's not it. Because, like, you know, it would be something that Local Thunk would do just for the meme. But, like, if we're thinking about this truly, you would have to actually be a turbo idiot to release. Especially for Balatro when it hasn't been updated in, like, a year. You would actually have to be, like, a drooling goober to drop the update the day before or the day of Silk Song. Local Thunk would do it, Playstack won't let him. Yeah, true. We hung 5s, and we've hung a lot of them, so the gold seal there is probably not worth. Take Hone. Bang. They put a 1 hour slow mode in every channel and paused invites. I saw people in general freaking out about, like, potential scams. So maybe somebody's account just got, like, hacked. I could see that being the case. No more Clash Royale content? I'm not going to say no definitively, but not for a while at the very least. Found it was over 700K. This has got to be Beluga, right? This has got to be a Beluga video. I knew it! It's a Beluga video. Yo, Beluga back in the day used to be so peak. Certificate. I think Certificate's bad here, but it is really funny. And Grimbo is like pennies on the dollar, so I'm going to take him. And of course I will be copying him because he's Certificate and I love him. Certificate, deadass, like my pet Joker. Love Certificate. Love Certificate. Love Seals in general, but Certificate by extension. Anyway. Hang him. Go next. Seals? Well, that's also pretty cool. But I mean just kind of in general, dude. Seal squared? True. See the face on the certificate? Chat, shut up. Streamer, do you see the face on Certificate? I'm literally there where it happened, so basically a spam just at everyone and got banned, and then someone asked if there's an at everyone filter, a mod uses it, dumb, stupid, moronic even, and ats everyone. If it wasn't a mod, it wouldn't work. Yeah, that figures. Damn. No update news, big Sag. All right, everybody go back to what they were originally doing. Tragedy befalls the nation. Just kidding. All right, ship it. Move you over. Do I dare sacrifice the gold for a blue seal? You know damn well I do, buddy. That's a very well-placed SPAV emote for do you see the face on the certificate. I'm not taking the red seal. We're gonna be stacked on just random seals for a while now. So that I see no point in taking that. Let's go next. The tooth is actually a little saddening, but it's not the biggest deal in the world. Let's hang this 4 and then immediately discard all of our 9s, I guess. Could also just play this 2 pair and then maybe look for a better hand. Do you see the face on Golden Ticket? Chat, shut up. There's no face on like any of these jokers. I'm not even convinced there's one on Shortcut, but everybody's so adamant that there is that I just have to agree. Probably just selling that. Dude, what is it with suit changers just being so physically attracted to me? Thunk said there was on Shortcut, bro. Do you see all the pants in the background of the pants? Yeah, that I see. Paradolia for real? Genuinely! That's how all this started. Local Thunk is trolling. Per usual. Paradolia got a face. Nice try. Did you see the road on Hit the Road? You know, I did see that one, actually. Ah, foil. Cringe. Level 4 2-pair, by the way. Can I get some... Oh, my God. The arm, too. That's so tragic. No, I didn't copy Certificate, even though copying it is actually, like, not a great play. It's too funny to pass, man. I have to. Give me another suit changer. That's almost just as bad. Still gonna pop it though because Uranus cards are that worth it to me right now. Gold? Gold? Rats. We got a gold, that's fine. Huge. -2 chips every time you fail to copy cert. True. True, it is tragic. Copy cert. Speaking of pareidolia. How I wish I had telescope. Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Keto, what are you on about, bro? I can tell you're tired. H. H. Why is everybody spamming H now? What is happening? I feel like a lobotomite. H. Why is everybody H? Why is everybody spamming H? H. What? Hello? H. Why? Chat. Hello? Existence with the hydrate. I got you in a segundo. Chat, why are all of you spamming H? H for hydrate. I guarantee you I've done this before. Huh? You're so cringe, man. Give me a face card, please. Thank you. I need planets more than I need money. I'm having major sleep problems, but I need the streak. Why is it, dude, is it just something in the air? Why is everybody having sleep problems? Including myself. This is like the 5th person in this stream that has mentioned sleep problems. But welcome in, Cheese. I'm glad that you're getting your streak, and I hope that your sleep problems do not persist. I have sleep problems too since I was born. Mine are very off and on. When I was still in school, I had a very hard time falling asleep, but it was not like an insomnia thing. It was just like I didn't like school. So, you know, maybe it was just insomnia. Maybe this is just a thing that I've had my whole life and I'm capping. It turned autumn last week, guys. Bro, don't even tell me. Don't even mention that, man. I don't like that fact. Just gonna keep it a stack. Don't we all? Yeah. Ashbo. Excuse me. Jesus. Alright, let's grab these. Moon strength. Can use the strength. Not too sure about the moon. Justice. Probably the judgment is kind of ass. Okay, we secure the 2 pair. We don't have blue seals, which really sucks, but it is what it is. Let's do this. Gold seal rock. I will never stick my nose up at. Forgot y'all are youths and never seen Pocahontas and don't know the masterpiece that is Colors of the Wind. We're all up at this time. Sleep problems are your target market. That is true. That is true. That is kind of fair. The erosion certificate build is just funny enough where I really want to take it. It's so stupid, and that's why I really want to take this erosion. On the other hand, adding cards is way funnier, so we'll take this over trading card for real. Nah, I think we don't take the erosion. It would be funny, but I think we don't take it here. Uranus Hungman? What a blessed shop. What a blessed shop on this fine day. I'm also copying certificate, and I don't plan on ever not copying certificate. Ship this. Pocahontas is for girls. I fuck with Hercules. I'm joking, but when I was that age, I thought that. Okay, unironically, though, Hercules is a fire-ass movie. Hercules is peak. I love Hercules. There's got to be a better hand to be assembled here. There it is. 2 blue seals. We can put gold on this blue seal as well. Get our planet levels back. I'm copying the wrong thing. It shouldn't matter. Broke the glass. Well, that's cool. Do a tier list with Disney/DreamWorks movies. I think you guys are vastly overestimating the fact that that would land. I don't think my target audience would care much about me ranking Disney movies. Aside from the people who are here every night, which, like, I could watch paint dry and y'all would probably just be like, yo, I fuck with stream. Which I appreciate, y'all. I ain't clowning on y'all for that, but, like, you catch my drift. You'd get a whole new audience. That's just not how YouTube works. I'm just gonna keep it a stack, man. Unless my video, like, popped off for no reason, in which case that'd be sick, but, like, I don't foresee that happening, right? Toy Story top 1 Disney movie? I disagree. Tier list of how good Jokers would fit into a Disney movie. Hello? I may or may not have used way too many channel points on Hydrate. Treasure Planet could have healed a generation, but no, they didn't market it. Why does that sound so familiar? What is the plot of Treasure Planet? Is that what it's called? Treasure Planet, yeah. Tier list of all the tier lists chat makes up? That'd be sick. Watching you play is like watching paint dry. Yo, can we get a timeout on hand? A planet with treasures. There's a planet with treasure. Thanks, chat. Existence with the Hydrate, I got you. Number hearts with the follow. Welcome in. Many thanks for the follow. How many blue seals do we have? Not that many, all things considered. Probably I go like this. React to a brick wall stream when? Dude, that'd be fire. We'd have hella people in here. Hey, Balatro funny? I would say so. Chat is chat. Chat is indeed chat. This is true. I don't know many people who would argue with that. Throwing bricks at people stream when? Yo, that would go crazy. I would love that stream. Tarot blocking is a myth. Don't need to. Watching you play is like waiting for the banana to expire so you can buy the Cavendish. That's crazy. Somebody said chat tier list. That chatter is going in D tier. S tier, me, Kita, A tier, 400. Watching you play feels like old people home. He forgets us anyways. What do you mean? Cheese A tier. Isn't putting yourself in S tier when you suggest the tier list a little disingenuous? Shock F tier? Well, yeah, because I'm not a chatter, right? So I feel like I automatically get F tier because of that. I'm S plus, actually. That is true. Yeah, let's just do it. I mean, you can chat, you just don't. How many streamers do you know that chat in their own chat? I know one. I know SPAV. That's literally it. SPAV. Pre-fired. Edalo? Okay, that's fair. Any non-mic streamer. I would say the vast majority of non-mic streamers just don't talk to their chat. Just don't interact with chat. I would say Balatro non-mic streamers are an anomaly. Bang. Some Slay the Spire guys and Gosu from League of Legends. Dude, if I had to... I'm not even a League player. I don't even know League whatsoever, but I feel like League is one of those games where, if I had to interact with my chat in my chat while playing League, I would freak out. That sounds horrible. Alright, we're just going to skip that. Nothing looks that enticing. I am going to continue to copy Certificate because it's really funny that everything in my deck has a seal. Bang. You know what? I'm just shipping this. We need two pairs anyway. How many points to play League of Legends? You genuinely could not generate enough. You could not generate enough channel points to make me play League of Legends. I'm just gonna keep it a stack, man. Just gonna keep it real. Strength could help us play a 2-pair. So could just top decking what we need all the time. League is like Raffles chat, but worse. True. Top 1 Pokemon from each gen you've played? Are we talking... Okay, so I have... Because I'm autistic about Pokemon, so, like, there's different tier lists in my head for usability and for just, like, general Pokemon that I like. So are we talking, like, favorites? Or are we talking about, like, best in-game? If we're talking favorites, I would have to think on it for a second. Combine those, that's the hard part. Hey, streamer, you should drink water. Bro's really trying to get around... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, bro's trying to get around the hydrate redeem, and then they just redeemed hydrate. Autistic about Pokemon, but refuses to pronounce half of them correctly? Well, yeah, I think if I refuse to pronounce half of them correctly rather than just mispronounce them genuinely, I think that's just like... You know, I think that kind of proves my point, no? Pretend autistic? Okay, I'm not diagnosed, but, like, you catch my drift. Everybody in here knows what I'm saying when I say that, no? Pronounce... Okay, this one I'm actually not rage baiting. This one I pronounce, like, 16 different... I pronounce it both ways because I genuinely, like... I like both of them. Cofagregus, Cofagregus. That's how I pronounce it. I, like, flip back and forth between those. Because genuinely, I like both of them just as much. That's not even... Like, there are Pokemon... Like, the entire Magnemity line is obvious rage bait, right? Growlithe and Arcanine, that's obvious rage bait. Cofagregus / Cofagregus, I just like both of the pronunciations equally. Same thing with, like, Giratina and Giratina. Okay, Giratina's rage bait, but, like, I switch between the two. We'll skip. According to my parents, now autism is a trend. I mean, like, kind of, but I think it's less so because people are trying to make it a trend and more so just because people are more aware of it, right? Like, I would generally agree that it's a trend, but I don't think it's intentional, right? Left-handedness is a trend. Back in the day, if you're left-handed, we just kill you. Still a better fate than, like, most left-handed people today, bruh. Everything... God, I would hate to be left-handed. I'm not even, like, trolling with that take. Left-handed is just, like, life on hard difficulty. Everything is just more expensive for left-handed people. It's stupid. It's like saying not going to restaurants is a trend when the reason people do it is they have no money now. Yeah, pretty much. $17 clams. We'll tarot block. We'll tarot block. Tarot blocking further is not real and can't hurt you. Ambidextrous people are chilling. How many truly ambidextrous people do you know? I feel like I don't know a single ambidextrous person if I'm keeping it a stack. I can play Guitar Hero both ways. Well, never mind. Does that count, though? It counts in one way, but, like, when I think of, like, when somebody says the term ambidextrous, I'm not just talking about, like, oh, yeah, I can brush my teeth interchangeably. I'm thinking, like, people who can do pretty much everything with both hands, right? Why wouldn't it count? It's exactly what I just described. Obviously, it counts, but, like, it doesn't count, right? Starving to death in the street is so trendy these days. I mean, yeah. By definition, I feel like it is. Shock, which Joker should I make into Shit the Clown? I actually didn't even look up who that was when you were talking about it on stream last night. Never been able to hack Gold Stake with a 2-pair build. Unless you get trousers. We've had 3 pants runs win now tonight. Excuse me. We've had 3 pants runs win now tonight. If you get pants, Gold Stake pants is kind of free for 2-pair. Otherwise, it kind of depends on the deck. Like, I feel like Doc Spectre thinks that 2-pair is better for black decks since you have less hands. You want to play a more point-scoring hand. I personally kind of disagree, but it's also Doc Spectre, so, like, take his advice over mine. But 2-pair is, like, it's very consistent on painted deck. It's very consistent on plasma. It's kind of just deck dependent if you don't get pants. But if you do get pants, I think it's just kind of free. There's Shit the Clown. Okay, I have to look this up. I have to look at what this is. Let's see. Hello? YouTube unpause? God, dude. There's a Joker that would work fantastically for this, and I just don't know what it would be. My original theory was Chaos, but I don't think Chaos would work for this. I don't think Chaos would be a good replacement. Can you do something? Is this a tier list of every Pokemon ever? This is just a tier list of every single Pokemon. Oh, and every single form. Yeah, no, I can definitely do this on stream. Yeah. Why don't I take a hiatus real quick from Balatro and do this every single Pokemon tier list? Because this definitely wouldn't take 40 hours. Pick one of each gen, I mean. This Pokemon talk makes me want to start a Nuzlocke. I've been Nuzlocking in my, like, off-stream time recently. I'm watching a streamer that is doing this tier list right now. They do it each gen. Interesting. I want to record a Nuzlocke for the Variety channel, but like I said, I've just been busy. I wanted to do Hollow Knight for the Variety channel, and now we're sitting a day before Hollow Knight comes out, or Silk Song comes out. Pokemon tier list, but you make an 8-ball decide every ranking. That's crazy. Mr. Shock, can you lock me in your garage and feed me nothing but wet cashews and lukewarm Sunny D, occasionally whispering sweet dreams into my starving, unconscious body? Hello? I'd love watching a Nuzlocke. Yeah, like I said, I might do it for... I wanted to... the past, like, couple of weeks off stream, before I go to bed, I'll run... I first tried Nuzlocked Pokemon Fire Red Omega because I wanted to try and do the what's it called? I wanted to try to do the Draiano Gauntlet for the Variety channel, which I don't know how fun of a watch that would be if I didn't stream it, but like I also probably wouldn't stream it just because I want to keep doing Balatro for the main channel content. Shock, can you? Can I what? Hello? After they did the tier list, they make a Pokemon court where chatter can put up presentation to move one Pokemon up or down tiers. It's peak. Wait, that's actually sick. Can you or can you not? I usually can. Sometimes I cannot. So is that a no? What do you mean, so is that a no? Yes, it's a no. Hello? All right, we're 3-2 for the night. We actually have a positive streak. That's crazy. Or a positive win-loss for the night. Tier list of every music note. G sharp is immediately going in F. Real ones, no. Rank, then... We do the same thing with Balatro Jokers. Rank, then chat makes presentations about Jokers to change their rankings. No. No. Tier list of chat's recommended tier list. -2. -2. Chat already suggested. Just kidding. Just kidding. Love you, Kita. Gen 1 Hitmonlee. Gen 2 Xatu. Gen 3 Slaking. Okay. Led really wants me to do this Pokemon ranking, so let me lock in on this. One of each gen. I'm just going to go favorites and less so usability, because my favorites list and the usability list vastly differ. Gen 1, Clefable. Gen 2, Totodile, because it was my first Pokemon ever, so I kind of just have to give him the slot. But if I'm not wearing rose-tinted goggles... Nah, honestly, Gen 2 is probably still Totodile, looking at all the Gen 2 Pokemon. Bro, like, every single Gen 2 Pokemon is so underwhelming. I can't even lie, man. I can't even lie. Not even, like, Umbreon or anything, because I'm not an Evolutions guy, which I know that's something that you can be put on the cross for in the Pokemon fandom, but I don't care. Evolutions are mid. Gen 1, Clefable. Gen 2, Totodile. Gen 3, Dusclops. Gen 4... Not a big Gen 4 guy either. I like the games. I just don't have any particular attachment to the Pokemon. Gen 4, let's go... I have an affinity for Rhyperior, and I don't know why. Without thinking too much about it, I'm going to go Gen 4, Rhyperior. Gen 5... Gen 5 has some good picks, I feel like. There's some good niche picks in Gen 5. There's also just some generally, like, good picks in Gen 5. Gen 5, probably Golurk. Golurk's pretty sick. Gen 5, Golurk. Gen 6, Goomy. Gen 7, Charjabug. Gen 8. It's a good Gen 8, Mon. I don't have any particular affinity for Gen 8ers either. Oh, Mr. Fish. Never mind. Dracovish for Gen 8. Close second, honestly, Grimmsnarl. I think Grimmsnarl's cool as hell. Underrated Pokemon, Grimmsnarl. Gen 9? I feel like I didn't play enough to get attached to any of the Pokemon in particular. But out of all the Gen 9 Mons, not a big fan of the Paradox Mons. They're cool and competitive, but I find the design of them to be kind of... Not even lazy, just like, I don't know. I don't love the design. Gen 9. Oh, it's gotta be Toadscool. Wait, Gen 9 has to be Toadscool. Toadscool is so funny. Honestly, kind of a Spidops enjoyer, too. I feel like that's kind of a sleeper pick. Spidops kind of sick. I kind of like Spidops. Vikavolt. I like Vikavolt, but Charjabug is just a silly little guy. I had a Charjabug for the longest time when I Nuzlocked Ultra Moon. And I did the thing with all of my Pokemon because, like, friendship spam in the games where you can, like, pet your Pokemon or whatever. I forget what it's called. But in the mode where you can, like, pet your Pokemon, like, friendship spamming is kind of OP. But I just loved interacting with Charjabug. Charjabug is so funny. I love Charjabug. He's such a cutie. Golurk is peak. Dracovish is such a fuck-ass design. Yeah, that's why I love him. He looks so stupid, and his comp design is so stupid. But he's just a guy, man. He's just a fella. It's about the Wailord. Corviknight, though. Wailord's cool. Corviknight's cool. I like my picks better, man. Getting this game on Xbox? Hell yeah. When I was 8 years old, I caught a shiny caterpillar in the Gen 2 bug catching contest and lost to some guy who had a pincer. Bro, that's so funny. Get that weird walking thing away from me. Wait, Keto, who don't you like? Keto, who don't you like? You better not be beefing with my boy Charge-a-Bug. We're going to have issues. No, Toad's cool. Get that weird walking. You don't like Toad's cool? Toad's cool's the GOAT. What? Toad's cool's so funny. I love him. What do you mean? All right. I got one more run in me. It's so gross. I hate it. He's so funny. I also really like Wiglet because people really don't like Wiglet, but I think he's a silly little guy. I kind of more so like Wiglet to be a contrarian because I think Wiglet deserves to be loved, and a lot of people hate him. I thought Golden Caterpie was just like a special thing you could catch in the contest. Years later, I realized how crazy that was to find it. Yeah, true. I was not prepared to run into that thing, and it chased me, and I was screaming my ass off. That's awesome, though. Bro, if a Toadstool started chasing me in that game, that would be so funny. I would laugh so hard, man. All right, let's get one more. Let's get Green Deck locked in, and then tomorrow we can start the stream with the PB being destroyed because we open with Black Deck. Who else saved up for the Slowpoke tail? 1 mil? Yeah, you would not catch my ass doing that. You would not catch my ass doing that. I hate to say it, man. I hate to say it because I don't love Gen 2. Gold and Silver, you can have them. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, love Heart Gold, Soul Silver. They were my favorite. They were my first game. Pokemon Heart Gold was, I'm pretty sure, the first game that I ever touched. So I always will have an affinity for it. Heart Gold is just aesthetically, the design of the region is so good. I'm playing Sacred Gold right now off stream. I'm nuzlocking Sacred Gold. Dude, every single track in the Heart Gold OST is fire. Playing the game is ass. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad because I have such the nostalgia factor for Pokemon Heart Gold is stronger than any other game for me, and it is not close. But oh my god, it is a horribly designed video game. It is so ass. Jim, you can literally sit down, play Heart Gold for 4 hours, and be not even 4 hours. You can play it for 2 hours and be 4 gyms deep. All of the gyms are just back to back to back to back. And the level curve in that game as a result is just garbage. It's such a aesthetically pleasing game and I love it for that, but just gameplay wise, it is so infuriating. It's so annoying. Faulkner cooked me in Gen 2. Unfortunate, man. Red, Blue, Yellow, I was 4 years old. I didn't get it. Gold version was my real entry. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. I love the design of Johto, but God, such bad games to play through. Anyway, let's lock in Green Deck now that the prediction is over. Hey, Shock's supposed to be applying for my college classes right now, but Balatro always on top. Yo, I appreciate you popping into stream. Don't procrastinate that, bruh. Don't procrastinate that, bruh. I appreciate you popping in, genuinely. Thank you, thank you. Don't procrastinate on that. Get that shit done. Amazing prediction. The prediction is hilarious. What's the prediction? Oh, it's just 50-50. I feel like that's kind of fair on Green Deck, no? Green Deck's either really easy or it just goes sideways immediately. Well, that certainly helps. Kind of want to take this just in case we pass away, or in case we might have the capacity to pass away. This is pretty damn close to winning, and I don't really want to do that. In fact, it does win. I think I just thought that this was like the boss for some reason. Even the streamer telling me not to procrastinate. Don't, bro. It's not good. As somebody who does it very often. Listen to those with experience, right? I don't want to pay rent on you. And if I don't pay rent on you, I get better mail-in value. Auntie says don't delay too. Auntie Kita over in Twitch chat also says don't delay. So now I think you're legally obliged to go apply for your college classes. I'm just saying. Just procrastinate your procrastination and then it's gone. Wait, true. Wait, you're on to something. Why is everything that I come across rental? Can we talk about this? I don't know if this wins. I'm almost certain it does. I had OG Crystal as a kid and the nostalgia hits like a truck. Dude, I genuinely don't know what it is. Like, Pokemon Heart Gold nostalgia hits like no other for me. There are games that I like functionally way more that don't even come close to it. In terms of like, put me in the feels, you know? Like Minecraft, I have played so much more for such a vastly longer period of my life. And I've like interacted with more deeply. But Minecraft doesn't hit me. Like even like watching OG Minecraft videos, like that still doesn't hit like Pokemon Heart Gold. Pokemon Heart Gold is just where it's at. I'm not paying rent on your dumbass. Let's go next. Why was everything I found last night a forced 3 of a kind? You're just the goat at finding 3 of a kinds, I guess. Dude, I love Shortcut. This early in the game, we have to pick this up, dude. We have to. Shortcut is my goat. I love Shortcut. Seance run? Maybe. Probably not on Gold Stake. But I mean, if we can do it, if it can be achieved, like I'm not against it, right? Seance run's kind of fun, though. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. Shortcut just makes... Shortcut is essentially just painted deck, but in a card. It just makes straights as consistent as pairs, which is broken. Also, we have no scoring, so I'm probably dead here regardless. Unless I can literally get a straight every single hand, which would be so pog. Not too unlikely. But just unlikely enough. Tragic. I don't know why I didn't pick up scoring. I don't even need... I get in such a bad habit with maintaining multiples of 5 for green deck, bro. We did not need interest money. I should have taken a scoring joker. I don't remember. It was in the last shot, but there was almost assuredly something that helped. Also, should I have gone for a flush here? No. I don't even remember what we had in our hand, but that's never a flush angle. Popcorn? Was popcorn in the shop again? Yeah, I should have taken that here, 100%. Oh, well. Should have gone for straight flush. Yeah, I guess that we could have done as well. Green deck my enemy. You sold it? Yeah, I guess I did kind of sell. If popcorn was in the shop, that was definitely a sell. I'm rewinding the footage because chat has just gaslit me so many times that I don't believe them. And they're wrong again. It was Magician. But I could have rerolled into something that scored. I think it's just barely out of the realm of a sold run. No, like you sold popcorn? Yeah, because I didn't want to pay rent on it, bro. I feel like that's justified. I think it's too out of the realm of a sold run, of a true sold run. But if somebody made the argument for it, it's still selling. Hard disagree. Hard disagree. Anyway. I won the NBA Finals and NBA 2K25. Huge. The Bulls are reigning champs. Good shit. Good shit. W Afflictions. All right. Well, we'll continue it tomorrow. Actually, I'm just going to get Black Deck out of the way. I don't want to open stream tomorrow with a loss. Because we all know where that shit's going. You sold 2 scoring jokers that were rental and you had an econ joker, but I don't want to pay rent. Balatro Balatres. The one and only. Welcome in. All right, I'm going to play Black Deck. We'll run a prediction again. I'm going to run Black Deck just because I don't want to open with it tomorrow. If we win, then this will just be like a 4-hour stream. But we're not going to win because it's Black Deck. I don't understand sport games. I really don't either. They're popular, so like obviously there's something to it, but I've never understanded it. Never understood it. And it's probably just because like I'm a huge nerd, obviously, but like I don't know, like I don't even hate sports that much. And I still don't care for them. All right. Let's go Black Deck. Hopefully we don't die like immediately and I just have to retract the poll. Is a shite hand, but I think we still have to just go for it. Straight flush maybe, trust. Almost actually, that's crazy. On 2 ends. All right. Play the pair, $1 cash out. Love to see it. Black Deck doing Black Deck things. Bro. Did we not have an 8-3 of a kind there? Did that matter? Take bootstraps. Neither of those do jack shit. I almost just misclicked on the rare tag skip. I would have actually like thrown my entire setup in the dumpster if I did that. That would have been a tragic slip, so to speak. Full house draw just needs any big pair. That's fair. We're still streaming. We are indeed still streaming. Do I go for the flush here ever? 3 4s, 3 9s? Or I meant the straight. I said the flush. And it's still more likely to draw hearts. Tragic. Toss to the 6. You hate to see it. Don't know if I said this last time. I had some adult bevs. I don't think you said it. I don't think you're obligated to say it, though. I think it's so funny that when I have an adult bevs now, it's like instantly, where's my husband? I want my husband. That's cute, though. I really don't want Todd. I think let's just keep the molt on senior straps. +2 molt, Pog. Yeah, true. Bootstraps defenders will still tell you that this shit is better than Ride the Bus. +4 molt, baby. We're going places, chat. We're going places. Not anywhere I want to go, mind you. Especially not with bootstraps. But we're going places. Surely we top deck another flush, right? Nope. Watch us just explode right now. You're riding the upswing here? True. What's it about falling asleep on FaceTime? Because I've done it so many times, no one was all over me then. I don't understand how people can fall asleep on FaceTime. Don't you, like, talk to people? I don't get it. Jimbo? Bro. See the face on Booch. Shut up, hand. There's no fucking face on Bootstraps. Me when Bootstraps is worse than a Jimbo. Unironically kind of good here. Unironically kind of good here. I'm just keeping it a stack. Actually, it's kind of not, but we'll see. Whoa! Kingle with the raid. King Leo. I'm stupid. I'm very tired, man. King Leo with the raid. Sorry about that. Appreciate you, man. Never mind. My bad, man. My bad. I take my raid back. Yeah, you know, I don't blame you. I'll let you have that one. I'll let you have that one. What's good, Raiders? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Hope the stream went well for all of you guys. Blue Dini with the raid, with the follow. God. And Psych with the follow. Appreciate y'all. Welcome in. All right, we're immediately gonna go down on Molt for an odd Todd. Yay! What's the boss? Window. Kind of the saving grace here. Window's not too bad. Ali with the hydrate. I'll get you with that in a segundo. Stream was good. That's good. That's good. Cheese with the raid. Thank you, Cheese. Appreciate it, Cheese. No shout out for me. I literally just shouted you out. What do you mean? Dude, Burnt Joker's so good, but any rentals just murder Black Deck, especially since Bootstraps is our scoring right now. Dude. Oh, the wall. Oh, I guess I'll go fuck myself. That's cool. What's the easiest deck to climb stakes? I don't think it's the easiest deck to win with, but if you're just trying to get one gold stake, I would say probably Checkered Deck. Checkered Deck's pretty intuitive, even for, like, very new players. If you're trying to just get one gold stake and then be done with gold stake, probably just Checkered Deck, straight up. That's what I got my first on. That's what I feel like a lot of people get their first on. I'm just gonna take this. It's gonna kill me, but we're chilling. Got it, thank you. No problem, no problem. I mean, we gotta do something, right? If we're against the wall. I guess we'll go 2-pair. That seems fine on Black Deck, provided I can actually draw what I need to. Which hopefully shouldn't be too difficult. Straight here win. With Todd, I want to say it does. Perfect. Just gonna grind up to unlock gold. Yeah. Erratic, maybe, if you don't care about resetting. That could also be a thing. Don't you need orange stake already for Erratic deck, though? Like, Erratic deck is a very late unlock, right? Unless I'm mistaken. We could get out of Todd here and then just buy Riffraff. And then just immediately sell him when he gives us jokers. I think that's a fair play. Erratic is orange. Yeah. My first was red, then checkered, then plasma. Plasma sneaking in there is wild. I gotta do it, man. The planet level's so good. We don't need Shoot the Moon online to get through this blind. In theory. There's the 2-pair. Ooh, never fucking mind. Jesus. Todd was carrying. Holy. My more important question, what type of fries do y'all like? Waffle fries. Do potato wedges count as fries? Do potato wedges count as fries? Because if they do, potato wedges, and it's not close. But if they don't, waffle fries. Sure, why not? All right, that's not only my answer, but it is the definitive answer to that question. If anybody says otherwise, they're lying. All right, Raiders. That Black Deck run was going to be the last run of the night. So sorry for the awkward positioning. But we're gonna find somebody to raid here. Is Sizak still streaming? What am I saying? Of course Sizak is still streaming. Yep, pre-fired that. Ooh, we could raid Grok as well. Chat, do we want to raid Sizak or Grok? Or third SB? I guess I'll leave it up to chat. A lot of people that we haven't raided in a while, aside from Sizak, but Sizak's just always entertaining. Grok is more lonely. Grok IMO. Yeah, we haven't raided Grok in a while. We'll do a Grok raid. We'll set him up. I've been seeing Grok all over my my For You page. It's sick. Let's raid the town hall. All right, I like the spirit. Maybe the wrong thing, but I I appreciate the spirit, man. Raid Kita if she streams already? True. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. She said she was feeling under the weather, so I'm not gonna give her shit for that, right? That's completely fine. All right. Let me get Grok's link. We'll do a quick little Grok raid. Key streamed yesterday. I did see that, but not before I raided. So I still feel kind of bad about that, but it is what it is. Anyway, chat. Love y'all. We'll catch you tomorrow. Chat, do we want to do ranked tomorrow? Do we want to do multiplayer ranked tomorrow? I'd be down to subject myself to some lost streaks. Ranked? We can do ranked tomorrow. I promised a ranked stream last week, and then I died and didn't stream for like 3 days. 2 days? 2 days. But regardless. That sounds like a nightmare. I'm really bad at multiplayer too, but I enjoy the ranked scene. I just like get shit on a lot, but I get shit on a lot in Balatro as it is, just because I don't pay attention because I talk with chat. So it's fine. Ranked Wednesday? I like that. Faux show. All right. Anyway, chat. Love you guys. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for sticking by. This is a very fun stream. Thank you, Kita, for plugging the YouTube. All in vain. That is a crazy chat. We summoned someone unknown with the ranked mention. Anyway, love y'all. We'll do ranked tomorrow then. That sounds fun. YouTubists, if you want to come over to Twitch for the raid. Oh, God. Outro. Stay safe. Sleep well. Have a good one. We're about to raid. Jesus Christ. Love y'all. Have a good night. Bye-bye.